Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be joining you here this evening. We're going to have game audio and a watch party going on for this game between the Raiders and the Chargers. Looking forward to joining in here tonight. So yeah, let's roll this thing right on over. Boom. Boom. We are live. We are live. Hello everybody. How are we doing tonight? What's our bets for the evening? Who do we want to win? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. All right. Let's make sure everything's up and rolling here. All right. Well, I see this being a close game, guys. I really do. 100%. I think this is going to be a close game. Two great teams. Two heavy penalized teams. These are two of the worst penalized teams in all of football. So we should see a lot of laundry on the field tonight. A lot of yellow on the field tonight. If you got the over-under on penalties, take the over. Take the over. I don't know what the penalties is set at or if you could bet on that. I haven't looked into that one. But if you can, take the over for penalties. Highly likely that we see a lot of penalties. This is going to be fun. I love this game. Raiders, Chargers, this is going to be awesome. This might be the game of the week. I hope it goes to like overtime or something. Gives us just a lot of entertainment here tonight. A lot of solid entertainment. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Holy cow. Saying that she has been wedded. That's not green. What in the world? Oh boy. Whew. I gotta get more brightness so I can read this chat. This is absolutely shameless. Alex McDuffie, welcome to the tribe, my man. Put my free DraftKings bet on your 3 props plus a Waller touchdown. Dude, I love it. Yeah, I definitely think Waller could get in the end zone. I actually put some money on him to get the first touchdown as well, just for fun. But yeah, I like it, man, for sure. I think Waller will have a huge night. Gotta attack those weaknesses. Chargers are weak at linebacker. Gotta attack it. Waller's a prime candidate. Love it, man. Love it. I think it's going to be a lot of points, too. I think we're going to have fun. I think it's going to be a fun game. We're going to see some offense tonight. Justin Herbert's no slouch himself, so we should see some points on the other side, too. I also put in a fun bet for each team to score in every quarter. Just again for fun. A small bet to win like $15 to win 105. Each team to score in every quarter. Could happen. I think it's got a decent shot. Now, I know some people were telling me they were having trouble placing a Derek Carr bet. That they weren't finding the Derek Carr prop bet. So, hoping you guys were able to get in if you wanted that bet. To me, it seems like a really solid bet for sure. Even Justin Herbert, the over on his rushing yards too, I also liked. 13.5 rushing yards. Gotta get the bag. Chargers are my favorite team. Let's go. There you go, man. Yeah. Hey, gotta show some love for both teams, right? Got nothing but Raiders bets, so I'm like, I better wear a Chargers jersey. You know? Yeah, I think it'll be a great game, man. I mean, obviously, you know, this could go either way. I mean, two pretty good teams. Two highly penalized teams. These are two of the worst teams as far as penalties. We're going to see a lot of laundry on the field for sure. So, enjoy it. Enjoy the yellow. It's going to be a sea of yellow tonight. What's the over-under for penalties? Is there can we bet on penalties? Because I'd take the over. Oops. Oh, goodness gracious. Just hold. There. It's going to be fun, guys. Thanks for joining me here tonight. If you are new to the stream, new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Really helps us grow here. I appreciate it. Gonna be actually running a stream on Thursday night as well. My wife let me. My wife's like, you should run a stream on Thursday night too. I'm like, alright, I'll do it. Why not? Sounds like fun. Which might help my underpassing air prop on car. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, my man. It's gonna be Whew. Yeah, I definitely lean on the under on Derek Carr tonight for sure. Alex, gotta think Carr's production is unsustainable, right? Man, you know, he's taken steps the last couple years, though, under Gruden. You gotta put a little respect on his name. I mean, last year, he performed pretty well, too. And looks like he's even improved from that. So, yeah, I don't think the Raiders stay the top passing offense in all of football like they are right now. But, man, he's definitely improved. John Gruden's doing wonders with him. So, I think, like you said, though, I don't think you're going to see it quite this high all year. I think definitely things would calm down a little bit for Derek Carr. Better hope he has a running game, too. Raiders going to need that running game tonight. I mean, they have a great matchup here with the Chargers in the running game. Really would highly recommend, and I think a lot of people wanted to take Raiders rushing props too, because the Chargers, I think, are dead last against the run. So didn't have any lines out though for Josh Jacobs. Wasn't sure if he was playing. I don't know what the status is now. I think he's playing, so we might have some lines out on him. There's a part of me that roots for the Raiders. I do like John Gruden. I am a John Gruden fan. Remember when I first started watching football? That's when Gruden was coaching the Raiders, and that tuck game, the tuck rule with Patriots Raiders. John Gruden was the coach, I believe. Jacobs is back. Drake and Barber. Oh boy, we got a full lineup in the backfield. So yeah, what? Gotta get the bag. What's the over/under on Jacobs tonight? Are we in the 50s on him? If we're in the 50s on him, I think I'd take the over there. I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, you'd assume the line would be higher than that, but are you kidding me? Josh Jacobs, 44.5 rushing yards? That would have been an official stream pick. It's not, because I'm not adding on now, but man, take that at 44.5. Woo! That feels like free money, doesn't it? Feels like free money to me. 44.5 rushing yards for a very solid back. The only issue with Jacobs is, I guess you don't know the full status of his health, right? You know, you're taking a little bit of a gamble there as far as on his health, but I think he'll definitely get 44.5 rushing yards. As long as he's somewhat healthy. Got him on my fantasy lineup, too, so let's get some points from him. Boy, even Peyton Barber, 17.5. That's not bad either. Kenyon Drake, 33.5. I don't like the Kenyon Drake one as much just because I think he's going to be used more on third down, more as a receiver. Mike Williams' birthday narrative? Oh, I didn't even know, man. Mike Williams' birthday today, huh? No kidding. Okay. Yeah, you know, his, I was looking at his anytime touchdown for Mike Williams, and it was like minus 105. And just, anytime I see like minus odds on anytime touchdown scores, I get kind of uninspired. I'm like, if I'm taking an anytime touchdown score, don't you guys want to win money? I want to win money on it. Even though, I mean, he's probably going to find the end zone. Mike Williams has been having a beast of a year. I definitely, I don't know what Mike Williams' over-under is for receiving yards, but that might not be a bad look. Didn't realize it was his birthday. You know Justin Herbert's going to be targeting him even more tonight. It's interesting, though. Very interesting. Yeah, the anytime touchdown scores in this game are really strange to me. I just saw a bunch that were like minus odds, and then we had a couple at like plus 115, plus 110, and then, you know, we'll see what happens, though. I mean, there's a lot of... Sometimes you never know in the NFL, right? You can think one thing's going to play out. You can look at the matchups. You can look at the weaknesses. And you just never know. Graham Cracker, I got Raiders on money line for chance to win 10K. Let's go, bro. Oh, snap, son. Well, good luck to you, Graham. I wish you the best. I wish you all the best tonight. To be honest with you, I do lean Raiders as far as the result, as far as winning. I love the Raiders plus 7.5. I can tell you that for sure. I think it's going to be a close game, though, Graham. You better be ready for a sweat, I think. I think it'll be really close. And what you got going for you is the Chargers are not the best in close games, at least historically. Now, this year, a little better, I guess. Didn't kind of blow that game against Dallas, but we're gonna have fans on both sides. We got to get the bag with the Chargers, and we got Graham Cracker here with the Raiders for 10K. Wow, that's a big bet, my man. I wish you nothing but the best. That is a stack. I'm already sweating. I bet, man. I'd be sweating too. I'd be really sweating. $10,000. Whew. I'm gonna puke during kickoff. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine. I would too, man. I really would. I couldn't handle that. I couldn't handle 10K. I'd lose my mind. Chargers fan, I already know close games. SMH, yeah, man. There was a lot made last year about it. Obviously, so many close game losses. This year has been okay, right? 2-1 in close games. So, I mean, improvement. Closed it out against the Chiefs, too. Oh, last game on your ticket parlay. Wow. So how many legs did he have on that parlay, Graham? I can't imagine. 6. Nice. My buddies had a brutal beat on their I think they had a 5-team parlay. They had the first 4 in. Then they had the Bucks spread last night, and obviously the Patriots kept that a lot closer than I thought they would. I had the Bucks covering that spread. And of course, the Patriots kept that game close, 19-17. So they would have won like $2,000. And it's the only sad part about parlays, you know, all that equity that you see. Something tells me the Jets were part of that parlay. That's right, gotta get the bag. We want everyone to cash. That's right. For real, we want to see everyone win. Absolutely. Last night, as far as Sunday Night Football goes, was pretty good. 3-1. We had Tom Brady, 1 rushing yard, plus 120 odds on that. I was stoked about that because that's just a weird one. Then we had the first quarter minus 2.5 spread, cash that. And then we had Mac Jones over 260, cash that as well. And then the Leonard Fournette, under 12.5, longest rush. Of course, he comes right out the gate. First drive gets like 20. Bucks hadn't run for more than 10 yards all season, and he picks up 20 on like one of his first carries. I'm like, come on, just dirty. Graham had the Jets on the money line. Yeah, that's, you know, a lot of people I saw going with the Jets. I saw a bunch of cappers also taking the Jets. One of the guys I was watching said Jets plus 7.5, but then he also said good chance they win, and sure enough, won it there in overtime. Damn, Brady got that 1 yard. That's right. That's right. He sure did. Did you see the look on his face after he picked up those yards? He was like, picked up like 6 yards, and Brady's just laying on the ground like. Cam Newton to the Texans, please, or I'll keep cashing on Mills under passing yards props. Yeah, for real, it's amazing that Cam Newton doesn't have a job. I'm in that camp where I can't believe he doesn't have a job, at least as a backup. Cam Newton is very capable. Everybody knows that. They really do, Alex. The Titans absolutely do, my man. They lost. I remember they lost, I think, what, to the 0-15 Browns or 0-14 Browns? They were like the Browns' first win one year, a couple years ago. They had like a 16-game losing streak or 19 or something. Same faces when he thought he had 5 downs for sure. Was that awesome? Hey, he was in New England. I thought he would honestly sneak it though. You know how Brady gets up to the line when he used to be in New England? He'd take the ball and he'd just sneak it for like a yard on like 3rd and inches. I was more looking for that, but I was like, when we got to 6, I was like, I'll take that too. I mean, I'll take either way you want to give it to me, I guess. And the Bengals, yeah, I remember that too, Alex. Yep, that was who the Bengals, yeah. Yeah, Titans really do. It's pretty sick. Seems like they have a lot of potential, but they also had a lot of injuries yesterday. I mean, both Julio and A.J. Brown out. I mean, we got about 15 minutes or so till kickoff. 10, 15 minutes. Gotta get the bag. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I was actually at that game. I got absolutely soaked. 3 yards at halftime. No sweat. Hasn't he been... Look it up for you picks. Easy money. For real, yeah. At one time, he was like a top recruit a long time ago. But yeah, just make easy money on Davis Mills. He just got obliterated. Tannehill is durable. Yeah. I like Tannehill. I have a lot of respect for Tannehill. He used to be a wide receiver in college. I think that's cool. Comes into the NFL, he's killing it at quarterback. When they do give him time, he is pretty good. Give Tannehill some time, and he's good. Gloria K, let's get the under 51.5. Okay. Make it like 45 points, though. So we get this this cash over here on the SGP. 45 points. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a good game for sure. I'm addicted to the $1 SGPs. There you go, my man. So Gloria's got the under 51.5. Alex, see, Alex is rolling with the stream bets. Graham has the Raiders. Graham needs the Raiders today to cash a huge parlay. 10K. How about Darren Waller first touchdown? Anyone? Darren Waller first touchdown? Put like $10 on it. You're gonna win 100. I put 15 on each team to score on every quarter, plus 700 odds. So that wins like over 100, I think. So I'm hoping. Well, for Gloria though, I guess I hope that doesn't come in. Because if both teams score on every quarter, we're probably not hitting that under 51.5. But I mean, we'll see what happens. All right, we're inside of about 10 minutes here. Miami, Bills, Green Bay, and Colts. Yeah, the Bills just put it on the Texans. That was just embarrassing. Texans could barely gain a yard. It was just like, what is going on out here? Looked like a high school offense out there. Did not protect for Davis Mills at all. The Bills were just all over him. Yeah, player props were good to me this week. Player props, I had a lot of good fortune with player props. Some of my spread picks from Sunday though, in the over/under, I had over 2 touchdowns in the first half of the Bills Texans for the Bills, and of course they had like 4 trips in the red zone. They kicked 3 field goals in the first half. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! What am I watching? Gloria, don't jinx me. Okay. I don't have well, we're not going to talk about those extra bets I have. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. I loved every second of that Bills-Texans game. I did, but I was absolutely soaked. I'm sitting at the 50-yard line, and I was absolutely drenched. It was like a monsoon in Buffalo. I don't know what was going on there. I think the weather just killed my over 2 touchdowns bet. I had Bills scoring 2 touchdowns. It's like, once the rain started, that's why I put the warning out last night for Sunday Night Football. I saw nothing but rain. I'm like, be careful, guys. This rain could cause a lot of problems. It was fun football for sure. It was a lot of fun. $8:10, so we got about inside of 10 minutes here till the game. Bills no mercy. Yeah, for real. Thomas James in the chat. Go Bills for the line. Yeah, that was a little too easy there for the Bills, huh? A little too easy. A little too easy for the Bills there. I loved every second on that Bills texting. KJ Philly, 5-teamer, just checking in. What's good, guys? What's up, my man? Let's get it tonight. He's got those low-key props. I forget the names of the guys he had. I think he had Ruggs, right? You got the Ruggs over. And you got, I want to say, Edwards over for receiving yards. It's going to be a fun night. Oh, I'm looking forward to this game. So good. Excuse me. There you go, KJ. That's it. That's the stuff right there. Yeah, definitely. I mean, two great quarterbacks. I mean, it's going to be interesting to watch for sure. It's going to be a great matchup. I think this might be the game of the week. I really do. I think we might look back on this one and say that was the game of the week. It's going to be fun. Jacobs is playing tonight. You know, if I had known that, I probably would have hopped on that over for Josh Jacobs for sure. Over 44.5 rushing yards. Come on. Against the 32nd ranked Chargers defense, I'll take those rushing yards all day. You got to. Josh Jacobs is I mean, I guess it's hard to say anymore, but I would say Josh Jacobs to me, when healthy, is a top 10 back in the league. I really feel that way. I'm a big Josh Jacobs guy. Yeah, Raiders primetime, Alex. Always a good one. Yeah, like week 1 against the Ravens there. What a game, huh? That was easily the game of the week. Raiders got it in overtime there. What a thriller. That was such a great game. We streamed that one too. That was a lot of fun. 44 rush yards sounds really good on Josh Jacobs. Tonight in particular, it really does. I wish I could place it. The problem is I don't live in a state where it's legal, so I have to drive to place my bets. So if I could get in the car right now, place that bet, I would do it, 100%. I'd throw a unit on it. Top game of the year, yeah, I agree with you, Graham, for sure, absolutely. Absolutely, my man. Oh, we are getting ready. 8:13. It's getting interesting now, guys. It's getting real interesting. Oh, I gotta back out of this. Oops. There you go. Arthur Shaw, I agree on Jacobs. I'm playing in my fantasy money league. Also have my collection of his RCs. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm with you on Jacobs. I have him in my fantasy league as well. Magic Man, what's up, my man? How are we doing tonight? Good to see you, Magic Man. Alex, they beat the Chiefs in prime times last year as well. Yeah, Raiders know how to get it done. I remember the Raiders went into Kansas City last year and won. Put up like 40-something on them. That was good stuff. Alright. I think it's time to get this broadcast on, huh? Let's see. Alright, we are going to switch over to Game Audio here momentarily. Might have to wait a few minutes. Don't want any commercial type stuff going on. My gambling therapist. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure, my man. It's a lot of pressure. Woo! I think I need a gambling therapist too, my man. 100% need a gambling therapist. Alright. Are they ready for me?
Delay? I want to kick this thing off. I want to get this going. So now you gotta...
Alright, we have it ready. We have it ready, folks. We're going to wait a little bit. I don't want to get in no trouble. Nice hits with your plays yesterday. Ready for some postseason MLB? For sure, Magic Man. I hear you. I will be rolling out videos for postseason baseball as well. Sorry, I took a break for baseball because baseball in September was a little hard on me, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened in September. It wasn't the best stuff. I wasn't happy with September, so kind of I don't like putting out losing picks. I really don't. I don't enjoy that. So, of course, I mean, I know it happens, but just September just was not great. August was a fun month, a good month, but September was not as good. I think might be some unpredictability there. I don't know what was going on, but all right. So I'm gonna refresh one thing here, guys. Bear with me a second. Still not quite ready for that kick. For kickoff. Oh, we are just about ready for kickoff. All right, here we go. I don't know why this thing doesn't update sometimes. It drives me crazy. All right, that should be good to go. Going with Astros Braves for the World Series? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting pick there with the Braves. So, what are you liking the most about the Braves, out of curiosity? We're just about ready. They're down on the field. Let's get a little
delay in the game, and that they just
man, we got rain and lightning in this game too. Are you kidding me?
For the most part, a beautiful day here in Southern California, but you can see the giant storm cell is now over Inglewood and over SoFi Stadium.
It feels like the safest place to be is indoors, so I'm confused.
All right, so
move on.
So Steve, you're either one of the quarterbacks from this team. You've gone through your whole warm-up routine. What do you do now?
Well, Knute Rockne's famous because he made a pregame speech. Everybody thought they're inspirational and adrenaline gets going to go play great football.
Yeah, so Magic Man, if the Astros win, man, the World Series, I would give you that shout out. I remember you saying that in the chat. Astros to win the World Series.
It's human nature. I don't think in the end, by the second quarter, no one will remember. But I think the first quarter could be affected slightly by the kind of delays, everybody kind of unsure.
So they did just announce in the stadium.
Yeah, no, KJ, like every game that I want to bet on has been rain in the forecast. It's crazy.
So players will be able
it's just getting crazy with all this rain. I'm just driving me nuts.
How have you
I don't know. I think in California, though, that stuff blows over a little quicker. You know what I mean?
That's a long time to stay with your ankles spatted up with all that uniform on.
Timothy Arts, only 2 teams left undefeated. Yeah, my man. What's it, the Raiders and the Cardinals? Who had that, right? Who had the Raiders and Cardinals as the last 2? A lot of people probably would have had the Chiefs, maybe the Bills. Raiders and Cardinals.
When it's time for me to get back going, then I'll take my ankles up. Because we're creatures of habit.
White Sox and 6 over the Brewers.
Yeah, I didn't have all that stuff to put
okay,
on, so
White Sox and 6. We got some discrepancies here for World Series teams.
Expectations for these quarterbacks tonight, they're both really.
Yeah, I think actually now that you say it, Magic Man, I think it is a retractable roof. It better be.
Justin Herbert is a guy that
it sure better be.
Chargers go, holy crap, we just drafted one of the generational talents, and we have a gem. And he's very special.
I do agree with him on that.
In our show, talk about
Justin Herbert is going to be very good.
About Justin Herbert.
He may not be all the way there yet, but he's pretty good.
Now believes that Justin Herbert is the guy that's going to be here for 15 years. And the reason why that they're saying that is because we talk about the star. I use star.
Look at that.
It's hard to describe the force. Like, what is it about quarterbacks?
That guy has an arm. I'm telling you what.
It's his arm power. Talk about, you'll see in the stop motion, it's hard to see here, but he has the power to throw the ball anywhere in the field, so as strong as anybody. But he also adds what I call an independent hand that has the ability to have the extra accuracy. The fingers go out with the ball, and then he can throw it with power and accuracy, which is not always the case.
Miami record looks to be safe.
Things they call him a gangster. What do they really mean?
2-2. 2-2 there for the Fins.
He will not blink, and he will lead you no matter what the situation. And he has a tremendous arm and accuracy. Holy cow, that's one of the all-timers.
You know, all those things you talk about are his talent. And I remember throughout the draft process.
Oh, as far as, are you talking about the rain, Tim?
He's kind of quiet. He's kind of an introvert. He's going back to school for an extra year. Does he really?
By the way, it's a bad omen for my team. The bolts are running inside.
His talent is starting to come through right
Lightning
now.
bolts. Oh boy.
It's amazing how we all missed on that because we were
Peyton and
so
Eli
on the intangibles. Is he a
does
leader?
Peyton
Can he
does Peyton and Eli do? I know they do their own thing on YouTube. Do they actually do? I don't think they actually do Monday Night Football though, do they? I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Peyton and Eli is pretty funny. Like I could watch Peyton and Eli all day. They're two pretty funny guys, so I have some appreciation there, for sure. All right, well, we are, looks like, in a weather delay here temporarily, so I'm actually going to put the tunes back on for right now. And we'll just hang out until this game starts. Oh, 72 undefeated record. Yeah, I hear you, Tim. Yep, that is safe. There's no way the Raiders could go undefeated playing the Chiefs twice. They'll definitely lose one of those games for sure. And then the Cardinals. I don't know what to think of the Cardinals, honestly. Last week they played the Jaguars, right? And they look kind of weird. They look like a team that could have lost to the Jaguars. This week they come out and they beat arguably one of the best teams in the NFL by a lot. And really look dominant. So it's like, what do you make of the Cardinals? Is Kyler Murray going to take that next step? Carry the Cardinals to the Super Bowl? Eli got caught taking a bong hit pregame. Love it. Love it. This is a dome. Is this a dome? I think it's just open on the side. Yeah, I guess because there's lightning. So there's lightning and stuff going over. So I think that's what's creating some problems right now. I think we got some lightning. Obviously, that's no bueno. Graham Cracker, Cardinals are bipolar, but I think they are frauds. Yeah, Graham, I really want to think that too. I think I want to think they're frauds. My buddy is a huge Cardinals fan. Well, he's big on the Cardinals anyway. He really thinks they're going to get to the Super Bowl this year. And he talked them up all week to me, and I went the opposite way from him. I said, going Rams, -4.5. And he's just sitting there telling me, I told you all week. Yesterday he was like, I told you, Steve. Cardinals are the truth. Kyler was the truth. I'm like, And then he proved it, Okay, driving home from Minnesota, stopped to use bathroom. I'm back. Can't place no bets till in Illinois. Oh boy, don't you hate that? Don't you hate that, Gloria? I'm in there with you. I have to drive to another state to place bets. Sucks. I'm from the Empire State, so they have not legalized it here yet. So I have to drive, at least for a site that I like. You can use one of those Argentina sites, but I'm good on that. Can't get your money very easily out of those sites. Rams are frauds too. Yeah, you think so? I love my boy Stafford though. I'm a Lions fan. I'm a Lions and a Bills fan. I'm a big Matthew Stafford fan. Of course, that's where my heart is. So you're probably right. I like Matthew Stafford. He's been playing great so far this season for the most part, obviously, till that game. In Illinois, gotta get the bag is in Illinois too. Oh boy, we got some love in the great state of Illinois going on here. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Stevie's stolen shirts. Why is game delayed? Weather delay, my man. We got some lightning. Lightning in the forecast. So, guess that dome's not completely closed. A little concerned about that lightning. Do you drive to Delaware Park? No, I don't, my man. I drive to PA. I make a habit, Gloria, as well, of watching games in the car. It's not always the best thing. I was watching the Tampa Bay New England game in the car last night. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, hopefully this game gets started. Let's Wow, so guys, game's scheduled to start at 8:55 p.m. just so you guys know. We got about another 30-minute delay here, so we're gonna have a late night tonight. But hey, that's okay. I'm having a good time. This is fun. She stopped talking like Jaworski and is that Susie Kolber? I think that is Susie Kolber. Stop talking like Jaworski and doesn't look but Graham Cracker, I used to drive to Atlantic City, but now I go to Delaware. There you go, man. They just need to legalize it, right? This is not fair. It's not right that they're trying to tell us what to do with our money. I want to bet. I don't want someone telling me that I can't bet in my state. But New York's just like that. They try to control every part of my life, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I had some expletives I want to use, but I'm going to hold those. Graham Cracker, Joe Flacco is my favorite quarterback of all time. I tell you what, Joe Flacco had some years though. He had that. I remember that Broncos-Ravens game where he threw like that 80-yard touchdown to Jacoby Jones to tie it, put it into overtime. They carried him to the Super Bowl. That was postseason Joe. Postseason Joe was a real thing. Gotta get the bag. Any thoughts on the baseball postseason while we're waiting? Woo! I actually love the San Francisco Giants. I love the way the Giants are constructed. They have a great bullpen. They have some solid starters. They have a great lineup. I mean, they have the trifecta. Very few teams have the trifecta that the Giants have. The Giants could do it all. Giants were one of my favorite bets this year, honestly, and they didn't disappoint me. So I'd have to say the Giants right now to win the World Series. I like it. I hope the Browns go back to the Super Bowl, being that the Steelers look bad this year. Yeah, I can see that, Tim. Browns have a great young team, arguably one of the most talented teams in the NFL for sure. You look up and down the roster, you don't see a lot of holes. Magic Man, the Blue Hens. I don't know who the Blue Hens are. Who's the Blue Hens? Oregon literally legalized meth and crack. Stay below sports gambling. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, New York legalized weed, which I mean, I don't have any problem with that. I don't care. But legalized sports betting too. Like, why are we being bashful? You know what I mean? I can't even watch game. I have family from Oakland and I'm from the UK and it's half 1 a.m. Stevie's still in shirts. Oh, you're out from the UK. Holy cow. United Kingdom in the chat. Family from Oakland and I'm as 1 a.m. Oh, goodness gracious. I was watching the Glory K. I was watching the games yesterday while driving. I was yelling and screaming. That was crazy. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way, Gloria, for sure. I do that. I do that too. Max Muncy's out for the playoffs? Oh, that's a big loss for the Dodgers, huh? Delaware Flacco. Oh, the Blue Hens. What's it, the Delaware Blue Hens? Was that his college? I remember he was University of Delaware. I don't remember that they were the Blue Hens. Welcome to UK. That's right. Welcome to UK. United Kingdom, baby. Yeah, so we got about 25 minutes till kickoff, guys. We got a little bit of a wait here. So I'll turn that off for now. By the way, I'm only saying this because I've seen a lot of winners from these people. Like Gloria K, Magic Man, Gotta Get the Bag. I'm trying to think of who else. KJ Philly, 5-teamer. All have the winners. Look for them in the comments. They throw out nothing but straight heat in the comments. It's crazy. I should keep track of what your guys' record is because I see you 4 poster bets. And I'm like, wow, these are all cash. It's crazy. It's awesome. Trey Lance, best quarterback out of last year's quarterback class. Okay. Graham Cracker making that call on Trey Lance. It's a little early. Yeah, I don't know. He did throw, like, what? His first pass was a touchdown, wasn't it? Wasn't it a 76-yard touchdown? Yankees may have a good chance. Yeah, my buddy really wants the Yankees. He's got 100 on the Yankees to win the World Series at like plus 1,300 odds. So it won like a cool $1,300. So he really wants that. I think the Yankees have a good chance. A little concerned about that starting pitching though. I'm not confident in that starting pitching for the Yankees. Leroy, welcome to the chat, my man. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Leroy. KJ, I'm with you, man. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are really cool. Gotta have fun, right? Can't take things too seriously. You gotta have fun. Yeah, I'm hoping for my buddy that in a lot of ways that the Yankees cash. I really do hope the Yankees cash for my buddy. He's a good dude. That extra 1,500 would be cool. You know. Let's keep it up for real. Gotta Get the Bag also has, you read his research, you're like, holy cow, he gets specific. You read Gotta Get the Bag's research in the chat sometimes. He'll tell you wind direction. He'll tell you right to left. I mean, it's crazy. I read this stuff. I'm like, holy cow, that's some really cool stuff. I mean, just stuff you don't think about when you're betting on stuff. Like everything. You know, he puts everything in that research. It's really cool. I actually do, I do tail some of these picks in the chat. I really do. I don't think I talk about it enough, but I do. When I'm sitting in my car, if I see it in the chat, I try to tail some of these. I really do. Colts are going to win the Super Bowl once they start clicking. Once going to shock the world. Okay, Graham, I don't know, bro. Colts to win the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't have the utmost confidence in Carson Wentz, at least right now. I mean, he used to look like a great quarterback. I don't know. But hey, you know, you never know. You really never know. The NFL is a weird thing. The Colts defense could start clicking, right? All of a sudden, their defense could be top 5. They definitely could be. They get that running game going with Jonathan Taylor, and then Carson Wentz starts playing like he's capable of, like he used to in Philly. It is possible. It's not actually that outlandish when you really think about it, but you have to really think about it. We're going to be doing this again on Thursday night, just so you guys know. If you're interested in joining that night, we'll be doing this again on Thursday night. My wife gave me the go-ahead. She actually mentioned it to me. She said, you know what? You should run a stream on Thursday night. I'm like, okay. I guess if you're telling me to do it, I guess I'll do it. You know? Tim, the Bills did look awesome. They really did. I was at that game. It was a lot of fun. I got soaked, but the Bills looked really awesome. I missed every bet. Every fun bet that I placed in that game. I had like Isaiah McKenzie first touchdown. Some really crazy degenerate bets, but none of them hit. Of course, Dawson Knox just caught every touchdown out there. Xavier Howard is the best cornerback in NFL history. Okay, Xavier Howard, I can get down with that. Aaron May, well, sometimes May Tway. I'm just gonna say Aaron. Aaron, what's up, my man? How are you doing? It's good to see you in the chat, man. Jalen Ramsey isn't even the best cornerback on the Rams. Really? Who's the best cornerback on the Rams? You got me on that. Bree Doak, are you going to be able to watch the Raiders and Chargers game on here? Bree, we're going to have game audio and a watch party here with the community. But I cannot show the game due to copyright. I don't want to get my YouTube channel banned. But thanks for checking in. I definitely respect that. I know I used to look for games too to watch. Some people do it. They take the chance. Gotta get... Yep. Graham seems like a homer. Yeah. Aaron, what you drinking? I'm drinking the drink I pretty much have every week on stream. We got the Baileys, we got the vodka, and we got the half and half / heavy cream. It's a delicious drink, and I'm already done with it. This is not good. Gloria, it tastes like that. It tastes delicious. If you enjoy Baileys, try out that drink sometime. Baileys, vodka, and heavy cream. One part of each. Equal parts of each. However much you want to do of that. AJ's. I had Bills -10 first half. Wow, good call. That's a great call. I was very frustrated with the first half, though, because I had over 2 touchdowns for the Bills first half. And of course, they kicked like 3 field goals in the red zone. I was so mad. So mad. Darius Williams. That's cornerback on the Rams, okay. Darius Williams. Okay, I'll be looking for Darius Williams. Chalky milk. It's delicious. It's delicious. Did KJ or the bag call out the Brady under? I believe gotta get the bag called out the Brady under last night, if I'm not mistaken. I think I want to say KJ also cashed on. No, I can't remember. I get a little confused. It's a lot of info. Tim, dark horse in the NFL, the Detroit Lions. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Well, I guess it all depends on who you consider a dark horse. Right now, coming into the season, I had the Cincinnati Bengals as a dark horse as far as to make a run into the playoffs. I don't know if I had the Bengals winning the Super Bowl. If you're talking about the Super Bowl, I actually would lean with the Arizona Cardinals right now, as far as a Super Bowl contender. A lot of people, I know Graham Cracker was talking about the fraud alert on the Cardinals, but I thought that, and honestly, they're finding ways. I mean, the way they looked last week against the Rams had me thinking this could be the team this year. The Cardinals could be that surprise team, because honestly, their defense is the part that was kind of missing for me last year. Their defense wasn't really complementing that offense as well as they could. Now that they got Chandler Jones rolling, though, and that defense, Cardinals could make a run. I really could see it happening. Stevie Stolen Shirts kickoff is at 8:55 p.m. We got about another 15 minutes still in that lightning delay. Magic Man, I had the Brady under. Yes, gotta get the bag, did, yep. Houston got 8 yards, yes. That was a crazy first half, man. I was enjoying every minute of it. It really was. Yeah, make sure you're tailing gotta get the bag in the chat. And Magic Man, and Gloria. And KJ as well. Gloria had the Jets at cash big on Sunday. That's a great call. I meant to actually switch that pick back in my Pick'em League, and I just forgot to. I was at the Bills game, and I forgot to go in and switch. Because initially I took the Titans when I didn't know about the injuries, and I saw all the injuries. I'm like, you know what? KJ had the Cincy spread, I believe. Yep. Great call there. Darren Waller, total receptions over 3.5? Absolutely. Henry Ruggs, total receptions over 2.5? Oh, yeah. Made extra points, Darren Waller. 2.5 extra points. Waller to score a touchdown. Leroy, that's a good bet, my man. Those are all good bets. They all should come in, honestly. The only thing, I mean, obviously, the anytime touchdown, you never know. Sometimes those are dart throws. Tim's got the Chargers here as his dark horse team, huh? Yeah, I'm with it. I definitely see your point of view there, Tim. Chargers definitely could be. They got to improve that run defense, though. You can't be 32nd in the league against the run and get to the Super Bowl, I don't think. At least most of the time. Unless you really can... Unless Justin Herbert could really make up a lot of deficiencies. I don't know if he's quite at that point yet. Fluke game, Kyler Murray is a fraud and busted a ticket I had in week 2. Oh, we got some personal feelings there. I hear it. I really, last year, I told my buddy, I was like, listen, I don't think the Cardinals are for real, man. You got to get off that train. But I don't know. I just have a weird feeling. Something looked different to me. I don't know. Let's all cash. Got to get the bag. That's right. Let's all get those cashes. Yeah, Magic's been playing those first half unders. I've been watching him just playing these first half unders, and almost everyone's hitting him. Like, holy cow, this guy's on fire. Well, Leroy, who else bet an unresponsible amount in the Bucks to cover last night? That would be me. That would be me. Yes, I'm guilty. I had I had an absolutely crazy amount of money on the Bucks to cover last night, and it didn't happen. I was trying to play catch up after that Bills game. I put a lot on that Bills game, and somehow I missed just about every bet in that game because I put a lot of weird bets in. Isaiah McKenzie first touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie second half touchdown. A lot of crazy stuff. You guys should see some of the bets I made yesterday. It was just ridiculous for fun. Not official bets, but for fun. Ignore that. Leroy, I'm telling you, man, don't feel alone in that. I was with you, man. I really thought the Bucks would cover. A lot of people did. Did anyone tail my picks? They cash. Gloria, I'm telling you, I wish I tailed your picks. For sure. Yep, yeah, the Saints over 41.5. That was free. That was like, what was there, almost 27-21, 48 points in that game? AJ's, that's not a bad bet at all. Teasing the Chargers to plus 3.5 and over 47. That's a very solid bet. I teased the Raiders to obviously see on the screen plus 7.5 and over 44.5 for minus 110. I think both those could easily cash. Browns Chargers Super Bowl would be great. That would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. That'd be a cool Super Bowl to watch. I'd be psyched for that. Be something that no one expects, right? Overtime helped, I think. Do you think it's kind of fishy that 95% of the money was on the Bucks and the spread didn't change at all? Yeah, Leroy, for real. Like, literally everybody and their mother had the Bucks, including me. I called the Bucks. At least last night I said -2.5 first quarter, which we got that one. But full game, obviously. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I think the refs were doing something fishy, you know? You do wonder about that stuff, right? You see that stuff that happened in the NBA with Tim Donaghy way back when? You wonder how much validity there was to that. Like, how much of that stuff actually could go on. Lil Snyder, I did not pick the Bucks, but have to admit, if they caught some of the balls that Brady threw, they would have won outright big time. Yeah, Lil, that is one of those crazy things. Yeah, the rain was just insane, just like in the Bills game. It was absolutely nutty. Plus 112 on that bet for AJ's. That's a very solid bet. I backed it. Will you stream Jets Falcons Sunday morning London? I wish I could, my man. I'll be at work though. I can't. I work the weekends. Everybody's working for the weekend, including this guy. If you like an underdog, you should put Sprinkle on Moneyline too. I agree, Gloria. I'm down for that. I had an unresponsible amount of money on the Rams yesterday when they went down. Went down plus 875. I jumped on it early third quarter. Lots of number supported Rams. Yeah. Hey, that's worth a shot though. Blank J 2014 joining us on the Twitch side. Sup, boy? What's up, my man? What's going on? We are also on YouTube as well, my man. The chat's popping on YouTube. Boy, I'm getting hot in here. Is anyone else hot? I'm sweating like a pig. Woo! Oh, man. Got about 10 minutes or so till game time, guys. Oh, by the way, Blank J 2014 is my buddy I was telling you about. He's big on the Cardinals. He's a big Cardinals supporter. Give him some love. Give him some love. Graham Crack field goal kickers are sus. They got their family members betting on the opponents. Blair Waltz point shaver. There you go. I could see that. You know, they're not as involved in the game, right? So yeah, there's definitely. I mean, I love the unresponsible amount of money. I love it. Whew. Whew. I am pumped for this game, though. Wicked pumped for this game. It's gonna be fun. Ugh. What was my most unresponsible bet of the day yesterday? It was the Buck spread. I had about 2 stacks on the Buck spread, $200 or so. John, tell these guys how much you stood to win if the Bucks covered the spread. Come on. Uh-oh. Police lights, gotta go. Okay, Gloria. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Good luck with that. I hope they let you off with a warning. $10K right on the line. I'm checking out. Good luck in the stream. I'll be yelling at my TV after every play. I hear you, Graham. Good luck, my man. Wish you all the best. $8:52 right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, we are underway. They started the game a little bit earlier. They said approximately. All right, here we go. We're gonna get the game up now. We are underway. Alright, we were coming with that game audio. We got that game audio. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
Look like he's going to go outside, stick his foot in the ground, get north and south. They want to own the line of scrimmage. Not in the fourth quarter, just the fourth quarter, but right off the bat, send the Raiders a message.
Two tight ends for the Chargers on 1st down and 10. And they'll shut it down. John Hussey, our referee, he's already been busy.
Full start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
We already got a penalty. What do we say about the penalties?
Start on the Chargers. And that Raider crowd making it difficult already. When we talked to Brandon Staley this week, he admitted the Chargers are prepared to go with a silent count for their own home game. First and 15, protection's good. Herbert able to swing it out for Allen for a short gain. Casey Hayward was on him. The former Charger, one of many.
Yeah, imagine Casey Hayward. You know, we mentioned he's been with the Chargers the last 5 years. He knows everything there is to know about Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. That doesn't necessarily make it any easier. He knows the challenge he is up against on a consistent basis.
Max Crosby was in the backfield. And a whole lot of finger pointing.
Neutral zone infraction.
Another penalty. How about that?
Undefeated to the quarterback.
What's going on with these penalties?
Penalty. 2nd down.
We'll see some change of tempo from the Chargers. Again, Joe Lombardi is their new offensive coordinator, comes over from New Orleans and loves to change tempos. And he's got a quarterback that's so intelligent in Justin Herbert that he can orchestrate that only in his 2nd year.
Fullback Gabe Neighbors is in there.
How about the start? We already got some penalties.
In there to pass block. Herbert across the middle.
Ooh.
That's Jared
There's
Cook.
Jared Cook.
Into Raiders territory for 23.
Watch Justin Herbert. He's going to look off the defense, and then he's going to come back on the out and up to Cook. He looks right, pumps that way, and comes back, and there's that howitzer. Throw it high and safe.
Yeah, middle of the field defense.
Can anyone be
play
just
cover
Turner's
3.
field goal? I don't think so, man. Tim, I don't think so, my man.
That's where every offense tries to attack. They exploit it.
I don't like Graham. Let's go. It's all cash, Graham. Nothing but the best.
Jalen Guyton. Upended. Big stop by Casey Hayward for a loss.
Imagine, man, says if you have a delay against one, they want to have the choice to run a timeout. That's an interesting point.
Taking his eyes across the formation. He sees the plays coming back toward him. You see there, he
before the delay game,
the block of the tight end. Was able to upend Jalen Guyton. That's great discipline by a veteran corner.
More Raiders fans there. Yeah, for real, right? Why can't you show the actual game? E. Colleton says.
2nd and 11. Drawn to Eckler. Has the first down, trying to run away.
Inside the 20.
And he's going to be dropped at the 20.
For copyright purposes,
made the tackle, saved the touchdown, gain of 18.
You do this little fake, this little fake from Herbert throwing the football. Just freezes for a second the linebackers, then that allows the tight end and the running backs
Andrew, these
to get up on the second level.
Laundry all over the place.
For Eckler.
2 rushes, 25 yards so far.
Oh, KJ.
Austin Ekeler.
Eckler's already
Justin
in the
Jackson.
10. That ain't good.
In place of Ekeler.
Oh,
we'll
no.
watch for his status. Herbert to Jackson.
We're going to see some
Slammed out
points tonight,
inside
guys.
the 15. Littleton forced him out.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, Austin Ekeler was a little bit gimpy coming off. There he is on the sideline. Dealt with so many injuries during the course of his career. One of the strongest athletes in the NFL, pound for pound. Feels like he's the strongest athlete in the NFL. Hopefully this is not a serious injury.
That's actually his nickname, PFP, pound for pound. And who are we to argue? 2nd down and 3. From the Raider 13.
Oh.
Here's Jackson.
Jackson tackled.
Won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Denzel Perriman among the Raiders who made sure of that.
You see the ball handling by Justin
Chargers,
Herbert. All the difference
Chargers moving the ball
back,
here. 3rd down,
behind the
though,
line of
coming up.
scrimmage motions.
KJ, I'm sorry about Ekeler, man. I mean, hopefully he should come back.
Denzel
But my
Perriman
goodness.
playing as good as anyone
First
on
drive,
the Raiders
brother.
defense. Great read by him on that to get out on the perimeter and make the tackle.
Boy, this crowd is loud. You're right.
Inside the
A lot
15.
more Raider fans.
On
My
3rd and
goodness.
4. Herbert. Jackson out of the backfield has the 1st down.
This
Gain
is
of
crazy.
7.
This
When
is
you have
crazy.
Mike Williams and you got Keenan
1st
Allen,
and goal from the
they
7,
have
guys.
to draw attention. They have to draw double teams, especially in 3rd downs. And this is where Ekeler has been so valuable. And now if he's on the sideline, it's got to be Justin Jackson. They're going to have opportunities, especially in crucial 3rd down situations, to make plays.
That's why we have
Bringing
the
an
plus
extra
7.5,
Michael
though.
Schofield is checked in now. 1st and goal. Jackson stopped at the line. It's
2nd and
Perriman
goal
again.
there.
Denzel Perriman is a tackling machine, and he is the very definition of a downhill linebacker that when he gets his reads quickly in Gus Bradley's scheme, he is going to play the game north and south. There's not a whole lot of sideline to sideline with him. He wants to play on your side of the line of scrimmage. And down here in the red zone, we talk about it every week. Everything happens fast. You have to be sure of what's happening down here or you will get burned.
3 tight ends. Larry Roundtree is the running back. He's got the football on 2nd and goal.
Roundtree
Lower the
gets-
shoulder, and Jonathan Abram always brings the wood. He'll get 3.
Raiders with a couple stops
3rd and
there with the
goal.
run game.
It's a good fill from Jonathan Abram on Roundtree coming up from the secondary in this split safety look that you see so often down in the red zone and filling quickly against the run, inserting quickly against the run.
Eckler's back in. Good to see him back.
How many season ticket holders for the Chargers, Tim says? Yeah,
4
not
different
many, right?
players Rushed with the football.
This crowd
on this
seems a lot
opening drive.
louder in favor of
Herbert to
the
throw on
Raiders.
3rd and goal. Zips it in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Chargers strike first.
Which guy is
Donald
it?
Parham.
Donald Parham. Is that a tight end? It looks like a tight end.
Such a point of emphasis in the red zone. Parham is 6'8". You
Yep.
have an opportunity to throw the ball
That
up
was one
high
of
to
those
him
tight
right
ends.
there. When he gets behind the linebacker Perriman, that's
Who would've
such a
thought?
mismatch.
Throw
And
some money on Donald Parham
Herbert
for
makes
a
a play.
touchdown.
Just the second
Oh,
catch
wow.
of this young season for Donald Parham.
Just like
got
that,
12
7-0
career catches
Chargers.
now.
First drive of the game.
4 for touchdowns. And Herbert's on the money. And the Raiders trail for the 4th consecutive game.
So we go to commercial break. Obviously, we mute those commercials. So how about that start there for the Chargers? Oof. They made that look kind of easy, to be honest with you. Your screen feed is ahead of the game call. Yeah, I know. I noticed that too. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to do about it. It's one of those things where the screen feed kind of updates. It updates pretty much live. When you have game audio going, you're going off of obviously someone's up. You know, that's uploaded. So it is going to be a little bit behind, unfortunately, but... Oh, boy, though. How about that start, though, for the Chargers? My goodness. Stomping right down the field. I mean, I think we had a feeling like there'd be a few points in this game. Two great quarterbacks. I think we're gonna be seeing some points this game, guys. We're gonna see this game in the. I know Gloria had the under, but won't say any more about it. But we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously we'll see how this game goes. But early on, the Chargers made that look pretty easy, to be honest with you. Still in commercial timeout here. Now, we already got... How many flags did we have on that first drive? We had at least 2. I counted at least 2. Neutral zone and delay a game. We said take the over. We were talking about taking the over there for the penalties. I don't know. Is there a bet for penalties? Can you bet on penalties? I haven't seen a prop for that. I don't know if any site offers that. Raiders turnover coming up. Oh boy.
In Los Angeles. And what a start for the home team, the Chargers. And a 7-0 lead. That's Peyton Barber back at the 5-yard line. Barber down the sideline.
Barber to the 30.
And out to the 30.
Whoever that guy was with the touchdown, he won some cash. First touchdown. For sure got to get the bag. Yep. That was a big first touchdown winner for sure.
On a torrid pace. Leads the NFL in passing yards, and he said, we're going to find a way to win. I don't care if I'm last in yards. I don't care if I'm first in yards.
I take it Magic Man has a Derek Carr
This is his version of Al Davis's just win,
yes.
baby.
And I love it. I love his attitude this year. It's a little bit different, a little bit more edgy, and it has been paying dividends.
And all they have done is win so far. First down and 10. And that is Josh Jacobs. Was questionable due to the ankle. He is, in fact, in the lineup and the first ball carrier.
Yeah, there's a lot of stars when we move over to this side of the football, starting with Dalen Waller, who's one of the best receiving tight ends in the NFL, who will put his nose in there and block as well. Henry Ruggs is a big playmaker down the field. Joey Bosa, technically maybe the best pass rusher on the edge in the NFL. And Mr. Do-Everything, Derwin James, the signal caller, the money, the star, the safety, the blitzer,
man, that touchdown score was by a guy named Parham.
You can see that tonight.
I believe he was a tight end.
Second down and 8, inside handoff. It is Jacobs. He is met at the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers run defense.
Jacobs unable to play the last couple of weeks.
Coming up.
Peyton Barber had a nice game in his spot. Kenyon Drake doing some things as well. But it's going to bring up a third down.
Oh, boy.
The catcher in the line of scrimmage is something John wanted to do. We said it in the open, they need to be able to run the football. So far tonight, the Chargers defensive front is saying, you're not going to get right on us.
I think they will at some point, though.
This Charger crowd getting loud now on 3rd and 7.
Already in third down,
the gun. Pressure is picked up nicely, and that is dropped. Hunter Renfrow doesn't do that often.
That was a drop there for the Raiders.
This is so interesting. I don't think I've ever called a football game where both quarterbacks are having to deal with crowd noise. I mean, there was crowd noise there for Derek Carr, just like there was for Herbert on his drive.
I guess it's about a 50-50 split as far as the fans go.
And A.J. Cole is back to punt it away.
Boy, that was
the top punter in the league for the first 3 weeks. K.J. Hill drifts back to the 13. Finds a bit of a seam. Ran into one of his own players, and Divine Diablo. 54-yard punt. 7-0 Chargers.
Chargers will be back on offense after the break, guys. Oof. Chargers looking good tonight, guys, so far. Yeah, got to get the bag for sure, man. That under on Derek Carr is looking real solid right now. Yeah, 3 and out. You know, Raiders not getting that run game established. Josh Jacobs got 2 carries there and didn't get much. I still like the over on him. I think, I think things will settle down a bit. Still not too concerned as far as the start to the game for the Raiders yet. But obviously, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's still a lot of lot of time here. Yeah, and the Chargers made that first touchdown drive look really easy, too. I mean, honestly. It's interesting. Raiders got to settle in here, though. Our boy, Graham Cracker there has a cool 10K waiting on the line for these Raiders to win, so... Car comes on late, plenty of game left. There was a lot of game left. It's very, very early. Chargers points allowed at 60. Yeah, so what, 30, 50... Through the first, Tim, you talk about through the first 3 games. Under 70 passing yards per quarter. Yeah, it definitely looks reasonable. All right, we got the game audio here back.
And I'm thinking double-double.
Animal style,
gotta go.
Put that ketchup on it, Patrick.
Gotta go.
Making me hungry, Levy.
Here's Herbert. Under some pressure. Throwing
Pass
nobody
wide.
home.
2nd down.
Corey Littleton was chasing him, and that'll go as the first incompletion
20 points per
for
game
Justin
for the
Herbert.
Chargers.
He was 6
yeah,
of 6 on the opening drive.
Their
4
defense
different
is definitely
receivers,
not bad.
4 different players carried the football, spreading the wealth
But
around.
they were going up against the number 1 offense, too.
So you got to into a rhythm if you're a defense. And so the Raiders
so
here,
I think Carr will settle down a little bit.
Drive,
I don't think
they
we'll
need
see
to rise up
3
on
and out
defense
like that.
Eckler's back in there, 2 tight ends for the Chargers. Here is Eckler.
KJ, Austin Eckler is back in the game for
Going to
you,
pick up a 3rd down after the 5-yard gain.
Picked
Yannick
up 5 yards
Ngakoue
there, so.
made the stop. Always good. Working on his run stop because he's such an elite pass rusher.
So one of these big questions coming in, 3rd downs, who's going to take care of Keenan Allen? We know he's one of the best 3rd down receivers in the National Football League, and the Raiders have a couple of rookies playing in the secondary, and Nate Hobbs at that nickel position, and now they've brought in Amik Robertson to guard Keenan Allen.
3rd and 5, and it's tough to hear the whistles.
We got a timeout from the Raiders.
There was some indecision from the Raiders secondary on who was going to line up on Keenan. The problem is, when you have a Mike Williams and you have a Keenan Allen out there, who are you going to double? Who do you feel comfortable leaving one-on-one? And if you're John Gruden, if you're Gus Bradley, Trayvon Mullen has really gotten better, Lewis. I think they feel comfortable with him playing man-to-man coverage, and Casey Hayward is a vet. But how are they going to handle the slot with Nate Hobbs as a rookie is a question I have.
Yeah, really their best coverage people are outside lane players. Trayvon Mullins basically stays on the outside unless they match him, which poses a whole bunch of other problems for the defense or presents a bunch of other problems.
3rd down and 5 here.
Out of position. So the slot players are going to have to play big tonight.
So there's Keenan Allen on Nate Hobbs, a rookie.
Who's
3rd and 5
ball?
from their own 29.
I would guess Keenan Allen.
That's Eckler, bottom of your screen. Herbert looking left. It's knocked out at the line of scrimmage.
Ball batted
Broken
down.
up at the line. Solomon Thomas got the hand up to deflect it away, and it's going to be 4th down.
Raiders
so Gus Bradley decides to bracket.
Out.
You see, here's Hobbs here, and here's the safety
the
Merritt.
Big stop.
And they're
stop
over the top, Lewis.
The
That's a great
Raiders.
approach on Keenan Allen.
Yeah, it's a good job there by Solomon Thomas for sure, breaking this up.
He was going to Keenan Allen. That ball was going to Keenan Allen.
And it would have been a completion had he been able to get the ball to him. But you're right, they're not going to let him get behind them. No. You're going to have to nickel and dime this defense because they don't want to give up the big, explosive plus 20-yard plays.
Got some pressure on Ty Long. Corey Littleton nearly got home.
Oh, no.
And Renfro let it bounce. And it'll be down at the 23-yard line. It's a 48-yard punt.
Flag will probably be on the Raiders here for running into the kicker.
We'll check the marker. It was 3rd down and 5.
After discussion on the field, there is no foul on the play.
4th and 5, and so they'll pick up the flag.
Never mind, no flag on the play.
We'll step out, 5:24 to play in this first quarter. Just joining us, got off to a late start, 35-minute delay due to the weather.
Boy, Raiders almost picked up a penalty there on the punt. That would have been backbreaking for the Raiders, but they avoid disaster. Raiders will have the football there. Why throw roughing the kicker? Why throw the laundry? I'm telling you, I think the refs just want to throw the laundry at this point. I think the refs know how penalized both these teams are. They're like, you know what? That was roughing. Just because I saw that guy fall, I don't care if I saw that guy hit him or not, but I saw that punter fall. Must have been roughing. He's getting... Yeah, it definitely was not, obviously. The guy the punter just fell down just for the heck of it, for show. It was funny, though. I got a kick out of it. You know what I think, though? I think the Raiders guy actually wanted a call. He was actually pretty upset. He's like, he wanted a call for like a push in the back or something. I don't know. We are in commercial timeout. If you are new to the stream here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps us grow this channel. We have a fun community here. I love all the fine people that we have. So far, our Chargers off to a fast start, 7-0. Scored on that opening drive, made it look easy. Got a couple 3-and-outs since then. So to keep it a stack with you, I would love to see the Raiders at least get a field goal here because I have a bet. Both teams to score in every quarter. You know, it's just a fun bet I place. $15 to win over 100. You know, plus 700 odds. I couldn't say no. But then again, I know we have people on the under too. So whatever happens, I'm cool with. Whatever happens, you know. Whatever happens.
Planned out his life goals. Kid knew exactly what he wanted to do. Be a professional football player and live in Los Angeles.
That is awesome. I don't know about the fish pizza.
Tim,
he said he didn't like
for
that.
defense, he's talking about Bills have allowed 44.
Here's Broncos
49.
On 1st and 10.
And
Wanted
Chargers
to hook up
60
with Renfro.
So
Little behind him, Asante Samuel on the coverage.
So Chargers near the
that
top
right
of the
there?
league.
Have you ever had that
per
fish
game.
pizza?
Could he be
That
missing,
includes a game
could he be
against
missing
the
a comma?
Chiefs,
Could
too.
it be fish
Oh,
and pizza?
yeah.
That
He
secondary is
doesn't like
very
pizza?
good. You got to throw it to the tight ends.
I love how he spelled
See
broccoli.
Darren Waller get involved here for sure.
Hey, he knew what he wanted to do early on in life, didn't he?
Right.
That's our call,
Pasta,
Darren
pizza,
Waller.
and grapes.
That secondary is
But
good.
it's not enough
they're
to
weak
just say I want to play
against,
pro
tight
football in the
ends,
NFL. He
No.
picked his
See
team and his
Darren Waller
city.
get involved here.
And here he is.
Hey, Brandon Staley says be detailed, be specific.
He was 9. He was specific. There's Henry Ruggs. Immediately slammed down by Michael Davis. Down to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Steve, something
Third
to
and
keep
long
an
coming
eye
up
on.
here
Josh
for the
Jacobs was
Raiders.
telling me before the game that ankle that caused him to miss the last 2
I
games
think that's
was feeling
Chase
a little
Daniel.
iffy tonight.
That's
He said
Chase
he wasn't
Daniel.
sure if it was
He's
the
on
turf or
lines
what,
last week.
but he said it didn't feel nearly as good as it felt during the week. He was hoping that it would warm up and he'd be fine. But also, Peyton Barber just got out of the medical test. His return is questionable now with a foot injury. Steve?
And the Raiders have been remarkably healthy so far this young season. Kenyon Drake is in there. 3rd down and 6. 3 to snap it. They've already spent 1 timeout. And have to take another one.
Raiders take another timeout. Wow.
With 4:35 to play
John
in the
Gruden
first
is
quarter.
not thrilled.
The
He
Raiders
is
are down
not
to 1
thrilled.
timeout left
He's
for the
shaking
half.
his head.
And an opportunity to tell you about the Major League Baseball postseason starts. Yesterday.
Okay, we're back.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go. 3rd and 6.
Pressure coming. Ball comes out. Joey Bosa able to knock it away. Let's see who's recovered it. Looks like the Raiders have recovered.
The ruling on the field is a fumble. Recovered by the offense. 4th down.
4th down.
That's John Simpson, the left guard, able to recover the fumble.
Raiders do recover, but Mike.
Joey Bosa is an absolute master with his hands.
Joey
Stab him
Bosa
inside, come back outside, swipe the hands, and then just bend and turn that corner. And not just go for the sack, go for the ball. Watch his offhand, watch his left hand. He's trying to take it right off of Derek's palm. I mean, this guy is an absolute master at doing that.
Give credit to Brandon Staley as well. They brought the linebacker Tranquil to ensure that Bosa would get a one-on-one on Leatherwood.
2nd consecutive 3 and out for the Raiders. KJ Hill caught it and stepped out of bounds. Goes a 45-yard punt.
All right, so we go to commercial break. 7-0 Chargers. Chargers have the ball back at the 40-yard line. Yeah, it was definitely a fumble. That could have been really bad there for the Raiders. Oh, our browser source went down. Sorry, guys. Let's just remove that for now. That's really strange. I've never had that happen before. Alright. We're in commercial timeout right now here, guys. So this is Raiders. Okay. There we go. There we go. Edit, transform. All right. Oh no, not that. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Yes, I'm having problems with this thing tonight. I don't know why. I don't normally have problems with it, but I'm having problems with it. Gruden needs to get this team settled for sure, KJ. Absolutely. Yeah, really does. Chargers bomb time. Yeah, not the start that the Raiders were looking for, that's for sure. A couple penalties, few timeouts, a fumble, not 3 and out, just not what you want to see, obviously, if you're vying for the Raiders here.
Good year. Congrats to Joey Bosa on career sack number 50.
You know,
in 67 games, he is
fifth fastest among active players. They got Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator, and they've been improving every single week on defense.
Trust me, he has the attention
that's
of everybody
really
on that Raiders offense.
That last they get that defense right.
Him
they
getting
can be
a one-on-one, that
team.
cannot happen if
Obviously, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper.
Give it to Jalen Guyton. Wide receiver carrying the football for the second time across midfield, and he's inside the 40. Jalen Guyton, who runs a 40 in 4.37 speed, get the ball in his hands in open field, 21 yards.
Look, you're going to see Jalen Guyton just take the handoff, and now the Raiders have got to tackle. They got to get off blocks and tackle. You see Guyton just pick his way.
Raiders are already looking gas. What's going on here?
Another way to create an explosive play without throwing the football down the field. Get out on the perimeter and utilize your speed. However you can get them, that's what you want.
And the pressure, and Herbert will be sacked.
Oh, easy, big man. Easy, big man.
First sack of the night for the Raiders. Darius Philon, another one of those former Chargers, coming up with the sack, his first of the season.
Flying on him like a gazelle.
See him right here. They just turn him loose. You're going to see the guard just kind of leave him.
Michael Collins
create a gap in order for him to go outside.
Thanks, man.
And just come around the corner and have a clean shot on Justin Herbert. You can't have protection issues like that, especially from guard to guard. Too quick of a of a pathway
You gotta
to the
show love
quarterback.
to both teams here, right?
Herbert. Well over the head of Jalen Guyton.
Ball's a little
Casey
high.
Hayward had the coverage there.
It's amazing what happens to a quarterback when they
Michael
get hit. They get somebody
Cedillo.
scot
Sorry,
free,
man,
a
Michael
defensive
Cedillo.
lineman. All of a sudden, that
My
clock
eyes were
speeds
messing
up.
with
And
me.
that,
That's
right
like Michael
after
Collins at
getting
first.
hit like he did, he wasn't
looking at the
expecting
chat
that.
from
He drops
far away.
back in an empty formation, and the ball comes out way too early and inaccurate. That just goes to show you how impactful defensive line can be on the psyche of a quarterback.
Herbert has missed on his last 3 after starting 6 for 6 on the opening touchdown drive. 3rd and 15. Raiders only rushing 3. Herbert, as you would expect, all sorts of time. Checks it down to Justin Jackson. They'll get to the 40. Roderick Teamer, making his season debut for the Raiders, makes the stop.
So Raiders defense tightens up there, and there'll be another punt.
Those are the kind of third down situations that Gus Bradley wants to create. How do you create them? You create negative plays, and then you obviously dictate to the offense. You can rush with 3, drop with 8, play the sticks. That's the kind of defense Gus Bradley wants to play, and the Raiders need to play.
They're going to fake Ty Long to throw for it.
Oh!
It was caught and knocked out of bounds. Ty Long, the punter, found Devon Campbell.
They went for it on 4th
and
and like
Hunter
15.
Renfrow came up to make sure that was not a completion.
Wow!
What a play
by
from
the
Hunter Renfrow.
Raiders.
He's back
Chargers
deep,
didn't catch him
trying
off guard, but
to field
Renfrow
the
came
punt.
back and
He
nailed
comes
him.
out of nowhere.
Holy
Center field.
moly!
He sees it coming.
Wow!
There he comes up and puts his hat
What a play!
right on the football to prevent the first down. That's a heads-up play from Hunter Renfrow.
What a
He saw
play!
it even before
my
the ball was
goodness.
snapped. He started
What a
creeping
big
down
play!
and walking
He wasn't
towards
going to
it.
get the first down anyway, guys. He's going
Absolutely.
to be
That's
about
great,
2 yards short,
great.
even if he held on.
Pre-snap
What a
recognition and
breakup,
awareness.
though.
That's just all instinct, man. He's not doing that before they snap the ball.
He's not a DB. He's a receiver with a form tackle, hat on the ball, textbook.
2 things you're never going to see from
Wow.
Hunter Renfrow, right?
Wow.
That kind of tackle and a drop earlier in the game.
I like the dark Charger helmet, old Seahawks
They'll
helmet,
blow it dead.
and Oilers should be around.
Looks like
yeah,
Alex
the Oilers
Leatherwood.
was baller. I thought the Oilers
Rookie out of
helmet was
Alabama.
baller, to be honest with you. I like that.
False start.
Another penalty.
Offense, number 70.
False start. What do you know?
First down.
Trying to take
Shocker.
advantage of this great field position. and they get the
Wow,
penalty.
I can't get over that play on
There's
4th
nobody
down, though.
out
Holy
here. And
cow,
so
that
Hunter
was
Renfrow
insane.
is right here, and he's looking right at it and understands.
How about Hunter,
wait a minute, I got a
Renfrow
problem
was
here.
the
If he
punt
snaps this,
returner.
he starts
He
running
came
up.
way up.
And that's just such a great heads-up play from a smart football player. It never shows up on the stat sheet.
So instinctive. 1st and 15. Carr's going to be dropped. Jerry Tillery got home.
Carr is sacked. My wife.
Able to get
My
around
wife
Jordan
has yelling at
Simmons.
Steve, relax. It's hard, man. I apologize. It's
It's a
hard.
great get off here by Jerry
I'm trying
Tillery.
not to yell, but oh my goodness.
Just going to get the
that was
edge
an insane
quickly.
play, right?
Shoot his hands,
Run
create
for one of my
separation.
favorite players. Yeah, that
Derek
was an
Carr's
insane
looking to
play,
try and take a
Aaron.
shot down the field
Run
and push
for
the ball
that
a
was
little
a
bit.
great play.
But he doesn't have the time right now. And you want to talk about a quarterback's psyche.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's been hit a few times
Derek
too.
Carr's having a hard time.
This guard
here,
position is the weakest position on the Raiders offense.
2nd and 25. Carr throws to Jacobs.
Wow. They're
Pick
not
up a
getting
couple of
anything in
yards.
this Chargers
Derwin
defense
James,
so
first
far.
time mentioning his name tonight.
We've talked about so many different stars on the Raiders offense. You talk about Waller and Jacobs and Renfrow, but they are really hurting up on the offensive line at the guard position. Remember, Richie Incognito has not played a snap this season because of that calf, and they lost Denzel Good on IR for the season. So they've got young players in John Simpson and Jermaine Illuminor at guard, and that is where the Chargers defense is going to attack.
Got a rookie in Leatherwood and a center who's not a career center in Andre James. That snap is perfect. Here's Carr. Renfrow will go up and get it. And on 3rd and 22, he's nowhere near the line to gain. 4th down.
Raiders will punt 4th downs. Wow.
How about that exchange of possessions?
Look, the quarterbacks right now are under siege. I think just to put it bluntly, after that first drive there by the Chargers, now the quarterbacks are under siege. And the
Tim, the
defensive line is
live
starting to take
over-under
control of
right
this
now is
football game.
46 and a half.
And unless they can get that settled down, things have changed dramatically for both of these quarterbacks.
46.5 is a live over-under. I believe it was 51.5 pregame.
You use receivers, you use tight ends to chip on the outside. They'll come up with a plan and adjust.
Tell me again about how high scoring this AFC West showdown was going to be. 7-0 after 1.
Yeah, 51.5 per game, 46.5 on the live line right now. Wow. Yeah, we already have some plays here in the first quarter, right? We got some action. I still can't get over that Hunter Renfrow actually made that play. That was an insane play. You don't see that often. The punt returner coming all the way up to make that hit. He made like a safety hit to jar the ball loose. It was actually really impressive to see a wide receiver do that. Got to get the bag, cashing that Carr first quarter passing yards. There it is, my man. Yeah, that bet, that full game bet is looking really good as well right now. Graham Cracker, I'm pissed. Yeah, I hear you, man. Not the start that you want to see from the Raiders, right? Raiders, same game parlay ain't looking nice. No, it's not, Leroy. Not right now, anyway. I think the problem, Leroy, the biggest problem you're going to have right now is the passing yards for Derek Carr. He's got a lot of ground to make up if you're going to get to 283, right? Over 283 on that. Got to get the bag there with the under on that, so. Wish there was a way for us all to win, you know. But yeah, really hoping to. I mean, I do hope this is a close game. I will say that. With maybe just 45 points on the board, you know. Right now, that over/under is still above. Right now, we're at 46 on the over/under. And Chucky choking in primetime. Name a better duo. Oh, we're back from commercials here.
Rush, -3 passing yards. And you guys said the 35-minute delay
Chucky?
wouldn't impact the game.
Which one's Chucky? Is that
the Raiders
Carr?
haven't realized when this game started.
Is Carr Chucky?
Well, coming
open up the second quarter.
Yeah, coming in this game, there was, yes, high-powered offenses and quarterback play.
That's
but we
true.
also
Gotta
had
get the bag. Until it's 0 on the clock,
play,
you never know what can happen.
Great edge rushers.
The NFL's crazy.
There's Cole to open up the second quarter. KJ Hill, the fair catch.
Fair catch
at the 9. It's a 49-yard punt.
Make it the 9?
A couple of head coaches who have a special connection. They are 20 years apart. Both Brandon Staley and John Gruden.
Well, John
grew up
Gruden,
in Ohio and went on to play quarterback.
John Gruden is
at
playing
the University of Dayton.
How about that?
And from everything we have heard, Staley apparently was the much better quarterback of the two. Hard to find John Gruden quarterback stats.
Yeah, give me those.
I don't have them handy.
Why not?
I get the sense he was more of a backup quarterback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed you didn't bring that up when we talked to them yesterday.
On the ground.
I love how they describe Brandon Staley.
That was 4 yards back.
Taller Doug Flutie.
Staley, a 2-year starter at quarterback for the Flyers, guiding the team to a 16-5 record. And, yeah, no such statistics are available for John Gruden. Chuck Noll also wound up playing at Dayton.
The Flyers.
2nd down and 5. Eckler again. He'll pick up a few more. Jonathan Abram made the stop. No penalties on the season for Jonathan Abram. That's something they've been working on.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more under control, but hasn't lost his aggressiveness. And they're utilizing him down in the box a lot. Plays a hybrid type of linebacker type of role. They don't put him in the back end too often.
The Chargers,
but he is a guy who's playing much better, much more with his mind now, and not just with his physical hitting ability.
3rd and 2. Herbert taking a deep shot down the sideline.
Yeah, Mike Williams wide open.
And overshot him. Nothing but green in front of Williams.
I agree, Magic Man.
It's going to be fourth down.
I'm sitting there thinking they haven't targeted Mike Williams yet. They got to get him going. Watch him at the line of scrimmage. Look at that release. Damon Arnett is like, he has no idea where Mike Williams went. They put that on him. That's a touchdown right there. It's one of the best things Mike Williams does now is his release at the line of scrimmage. Much more complete wide receiver. It's not just go balls and stop routes. This guy can beat through the line, run after the catch. He can do it all.
Get some big names on that line.
Arnett, though. I mean, that was not good technique. Anytime he's out there, they're going to target him.
Ty Long will punt it this time instead of throw it. And Hunter Renfrow, instead of making a tackle, he'll receive it and tick on the sideline. And he's yanked down, and the flag comes in.
That'll be an extra 15.
Nick Neiman yanked him down. It's a 57-yard punt. See if that's a horse collar.
For real, KJ was wide open. He had like an 80-yard touchdown ahead of him. There was no one there. Herbert just overthrew him. Looks like a 15-yard penalty here on the Chargers, I think, unless they pick it up.
That's what horse collar is back.
Personal foul.
Nameplate.
Face mask. Kicking team. 15 yards. Of course, from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
John Parry saying he got him for the front, so it can only be a horse collar
Raiders
from behind.
First down
got enough of the face mask
Los
for the
Angeles
flag.
territory.
His hand was not on it.
I'm trying to see where he grabbed it.
I didn't see a face mask there.
He grabbed the horse collar.
Someone else.
John Parry.
You know, I think where that flag lands, I think it's a block that takes place inside with a hand on the mask.
Just call the horse
not
collar.
where the
It's a
tackle
horse
was
collar.
made.
Look at this. Horse collar tackle.
Clearly, he does not
Horse collar.
grab the face mask.
It's still a 15-yard penalty. It's a horse collar.
Incredible field position now for the Raiders.
Absolutely right.
From the 44 of the Chargers on first down and 10.
Josh Jacobs, there he is.
It's Jacobs for 5.
That's what John Gruden wants to do. That's the kind of thing that he wants to establish. Some physicality at the point of attack to set up better second and third down situations. But you got to move this defensive line off the line of scrimmage.
And Darren Waller.
And every team that the Chargers have played, those teams have been successful at doing so.
John's going big people here. 2 tight ends and a fullback. And he's just saying, listen, if the Chargers are going to play us in nickel, which they're trying to do right now, we are just going to run the ball down your throat. Enough of this, empty situation. Thankfully, his back, Josh Jacobs, is healthy. He uses personnel
over on Jacobs,
to force defenses to make a decision.
It's going to cash, for sure.
Going to bring a third down and 2.
3rd and 2. Jacobs already with 8 on this drive.
And without Kenneth Murray, the linebacker in this game, they are light at linebacker.
Let's see if it's 3rd and Renfrow. No, it's not. It's Jacobs. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Kaiser White met him for the Chargers.
Yeah, for real.
And the offense is dried up on both sides.
4th down.
Yeah, this is on Colton Miller, the left tackle. He's right here. He's got to come down and seal that edge, and he just does not have enough on the defensive tackle. John Gruden's going to go for it, 4th and 3.
No targets yet for Darren Waller, who's the most targeted tight end in the NFL through the first 3 weeks.
I don't know why they're not throwing the ball to Waller.
4th down and 3.
You got to target Waller in this game. Maybe they didn't study the weaknesses. Come on, guys.
Carr checks it down to Jacobs. Won't get back to the line of scrimmage. White was there again for the Chargers. And the Raiders turn it over on downs.
What is this Raiders team right now? What is going on with this Raiders team? I mean, I need this game to be close. I just want a close game.
That's the thing about clay.
Oh,
you see, they don't happen on your schedule.
Okay. Ooh, don't shut me down. Please don't shut me down. Charger D does look great, my man. It's crazy. They come into this game 32nd against the run, and they're stuffing Jacobs right now. So I guess they took that personally. Tell them that they're 32nd against the run. They didn't hear you. They didn't hear me, I guess. We are in commercial timeout right now. Yeah, Magic, for sure. Chargers looking real solid. If their problem so far this year has been the penalties. Honestly, they're one of the most penalized team in the NFL. So it's like if they could fix some of those problems. Dude, gotta get the bag. That doesn't look bad right now, man. You just need Darren Waller to get it going. You gotta throw some balls to Darren Waller here. I honestly don't, I'm not understanding why the ball hasn't been thrown to him once. It's crazy to me that you haven't drawn any plays up for Darren Waller in a game like this. Just weird. Lot of football still left. All right.
You guys let this roll. He gets back here. He's looking left. This is where the ball should go, right here, or on the outside here. But this is not going to get you the first down. So he got rid of it a little bit too early. Look at him. He looked back after he threw that ball to see if Bryan Edwards was open.
Decision.
Right there, he looks back and he missed it. And Bryan Edwards was open across the first down marker for the first down.
Derek Carr's got to be better than that.
The Raiders squander unbelievable field position. That possession started at the plus 44. Here are the Chargers, 5th possession of the night for Justin Herbert. They opened the game with a touchdown drive, have 1 first down since. Herbert waits for Eckler to clear.
Like holding.
And he'll be wrestled out. Corey Littleton's been excellent so far for the Raiders.
That looked like holding on the Chargers, but I don't know.
Justin was looking for Keenan Allen on a crosser there. But as we talked about in the open, this guy is so advanced and so quick with the way he moves through his progressions. He got to Eckler quickly. And as soon as he determined that Keenan wasn't open, he dumps the ball, gets it out of his hands, and then he doesn't take any hits. And now they're sitting here in second and manageable. That's how this guy right here is blowing people's minds as far as how quickly he can make decisions.
2nd down and 5. Justin Jackson in all sorts of trouble. And he'll be wrestled around.
Justin Jackson loses like
Carl
6.
Nassib.
Wow.
Swings him around for a loss of 3.
Carl Nassib, he's the one that they're trying to put in conflict. Nobody's going to block him.
For real?
They
What's going on here?
On the fact that he's either going to go with the quarterback or with the fake. He goes for neither. He goes for Justin Jackson, and he's in great position.
3rd and 8. And Herbert wants a timeout.
Timeout, Chargers. Both defenses honestly settling in there. Both defenses look really good right now.
To your point, Lewis, I mean, Justin Herbert is next level processing. And I think when we talked with Joe Lombardi, he said, I wasn't so surprised with his intelligence, which is off the charts, but it was his instinctiveness that when he's in those situations, he doesn't freeze. He uses his intelligence to make the right decision, and then he's got that quick twitch and get out of the pocket and make you pay too.
Truly, when it goes off script and it's not about coaching anymore, this is a guy who, just like we're up here in the booth watching it, the coaches stand there on the sideline and go, hey, nice, first down. I'll call another one now next time.
Herbert said, when he majored in college at a 4.0, grade point average, it wasn't in sports management either.
Yeah, biology.
Or communications, of which that's my degree, as you can tell. 3rd and 8. Able to complete to Keenan Allen. Needed 8, got 5. Amik Robertson able to make the tackle.
Well, this is a good job by Amik Robinson. He knows he has an all-day assignment against a guy like Keenan Allen. Look at him stay patient right here as Keenan tries to freeze him at the line and then sprint away from him across the field. And you see Amik track that down outside in and then makes the sure tackle.
And the reason he can be that close to Keenan Allen is he has a little bit of help over the top with Merritt, the safety, so he doesn't have to worry about Keenan Allen running right by him. He can focus on all the underneath routes. That's really good design from Gus Bradley.
Here's Long to punt again. Hunter Renfrow run up, make the catch in some conflict, ran in some traffic. It's Robertson. Bumped into Renfro.
The Raiders ball on the 15.
Imagine the highlight of the game for the Raiders so far is a tackle by Hunter Renfro.
No question.
Yeah, for real. That tackle by Renfro is definitely their highlight. Yeah, Raiders got to get some offense going here, guys. My goodness. Darren Waller needs to get some receiving yards for us here. So far, our bets aren't looking the greatest right now. The only one that's still fine is Derek Carr, but the Waller receiving yards, you got to get some catches here for Waller. They got to start targeting him in the passing game for sure, and they should be. I don't know why they're not, to be honest with you. Raiders aren't committing 50 flags. Imagine that. Yeah. Looks like both teams are starting to settle down a little bit, but not like a ton of flags here early. Not as many as I thought we'd see. Through 3 weeks, though, these teams are two of the most penalized team in all of football. So, yeah, I definitely thought we might see a few more flags so far, but there's still a lot of time. I mean, you know, it's like, it's going to be hard. I mean, I think it'll be hard to open it up as far as against that secondary, but I definitely think, you know, with the holes in the middle of the field with Waller, they should be there. You know, it's like Chargers at linebacker, that's where the weakness is, you know. You got to attack the weakness. I don't know why the Raiders aren't wanting to do that right now. I guess right now it's not making a ton of sense from the Raiders' perspective. I'm not really understanding. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's exactly what they need. Yeah, you got to throw the ball to Waller for sure. I mean, it's, you know, it's probably your best target on offense anyway. But, you know, he's drawing a good matchup here, so you'd think they would go to him here, but I ain't the play caller. I feel a turnover coming. Yeah, the way this game has started, it definitely...
SoFi Stadium at Englewood. We started late tonight, had a weather delay. And yeah, we know we're indoors. The Raiders struggling on offense all night. There's a completion to Henry Ruggs. And he is wrestled out by Asante Samuel.
We haven't seen this kind of production from the Raiders this year.
Get you some catches.
They got to get something going. And I know John Gruden is getting itchy over there. And Derek Carr, listen, he's your signal caller, your best player. He's going to put this game in his hands. Right? He's surprised they come out throwing it.
2nd down and 5. Carr across the middle. And it's Ruggs who couldn't come up with it. Nasir Adderley made sure of that.
Whenever the Raiders get in these condensed formations, that's when they like to send Ruggs deep across the field with an in-breaking route coming from the other side. You see Nasir Adderley, he's tracking it the entire time. He's able to get a good break on it, come over the top with the PBU.
How hard is that, Lewis, to time that? Because if you're early, the flag comes in.
That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of dial yourself back.
Man, you gotta go to Waller here.
The interception, so you don't have the PI.
Still waiting for a Waller target.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. Pressure. Carr gets rid of it, and there it is.
Thank you.
Waller.
What do you know?
And the first
15
down.
free yards. Thank you. Wide open.
And what a nice move by Darren Waller.
You see a flag at the 50. Beg your
pardon.
Yeah, I'm just saying you see some miscommunication as far as Derwin James is concerned about where the help is coming from and whether or not he needs to keep carrying it. You can't have any miscommunication against Darren Waller.
Don't take this away.
So last week, Brandon Staley decided against Travis Kelce to
take
use
20
Michael
yards
Davis
away
and
from me.
Derwin
Don't
James
do it.
if he wanted to guard him.
After the play was over, taunting, offense, number 83. Spiking the ball in the bench area. 15 yards, first down. This is not the player's first foul in that category. If If he gets another unsportsmanlike foul in that category, he will be disqualified.
John Parry talking
dude.
You know, it is a point of emphasis, but he's not looking at the defender. He's just putting the ball down on the ground.
Come on,
in
man.
The white. I don't
What a
think it's
bad
directed
call.
at the opponent.
What a pathetic call.
No, clearly it's not. But what the official said was spiking the ball in the opponent's sideline. Is that by definition of foul, John?
Darren Waller's the
It can
most
be, but
chill
I don't
dude
think
you'll
there's
ever
any
meet.
intent there towards the
He
team or
doesn't have
the
that.
opponent.
He's not that type of guy at all. You know his story.
Still counts as the first down of the night for the Raiders, but they lose the 15 yards. Wanted to go back to Waller there.
Waller.
Michael Davis had the coverage. Taunting, as you probably have heard, is a point of emphasis in the NFL.
But a big
this
catch
year.
there for Waller,
it's not
guys.
a
We
rule
did need
change.
that.
It doesn't impact celebrations. And it's not a bunch of old men who are making up this rule. There are a lot of young, hip, happening head coaches in the league. McDermott, McVay, and Kyle Shanahan, Stefanski.
I think that was a garbage call, though. Tell me what you guys think. Was that garbage? That looked like garbage to
a
me.
point of emphasis. On 2nd and 10, here's the pressure. And Carr has to throw it away. Drew Tranquill came running in.
Brandon Staley is going to use Drew Tranquill. This is the second time he's fired through the B gap. What they're doing, they're trying to use him to get a single on Joey Bosa. They want to ensure that single coverage. This time the back decides to chip Bosa, and that leaves Drew Tranquill free. They have unlocked the protection right now for the Raiders, and they got to get it fixed.
Give the ball to Darren Waller here, 3rd and 10.
Jacobs, bottom of your screen on 3rd and 10. Quick throw. It's Renfro. And he's nowhere near the marker. Out to the 33. Campbell making the tackle, gain of 7.
Boy.
Another 4th down.
Tavon Campbell playing what Brandon Staley calls the star position, which everyone else knows who watches
John
football
Gruden
is just
cannot
the
be
nickel
happy with
position.
that taunting call.
Look, he was a guy who played a big role last week against Kansas City. Big, long, fast, good athlete, can tackle in space. That's what you need to do against Hunter Renfro if you're going to limit his yards after the catch.
That's just a...
KJ Hill is waiting for the A.J. Cole punt. He'll let it bounce. Try to dance down the sideline. It's the first time in John Gruden's second stint as
20-yard
Raiders head
line
coach
is where
they
the
went
Chargers
4
will have
straight
it.
drives without a first down. Amazing.
Wow. Definitely thought we'd see a little bit better out of the Raiders offense. Right now, it's not looking great. They finally did go to Waller there, though. What do you know? 15 yards. He looked like he was wide open, too. It just... You got to draw plays up for the man. you know... That was 21 yards to Waller, so that's good for our prop. That's definitely not bad. The yards are there, but are the Raiders going to get smart, you know? Oh, man. The penalties are just aggravating. Chargers defensive coordinator, the guy from the Jags? Are you talking about Gus? Is that the Gus Bradley? Is that Gus Bradley? That sounds like Gus Bradley. Okay, the Raiders defensive coordinator is Gus Bradley. Coordinator for the Chargers. Ronaldo Hill? I'm unfamiliar with Ronaldo Hill. Yeah, seriously, Graham, what are we watching? What is this team right now? I don't understand. To keep it real with you, I don't understand what's going on here. Play calling is simple. Throw the ball every time to Darren Waller. Every single time. Just do it. Just do it. It's easy.
to your doctor about getting screened.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that right now. All right,
Well, fans encouraged to sign for whoever they're fighting for. And a good job by the Chargers providing buses to bring doctors and nurses from local hospitals to the game here at SoFi tonight. On first down and 10, Herbert comes up firing, and it's Mike Williams for first down yardage.
We talked about the fact that Mike Williams in the 50-50 balls, the contested catches are more like 80-20. Look, you see him again out here on Arnett. And Arnett's got good coverage on him. As a matter of fact, he's grabbing him, pushing him, holding him. And this guy, Mike Williams, is going to win about 80% of those contested balls, whether it be on a short pass crease, a deep pass. It's like guarding Karl Malone.
You know what they call that pass, right? That's Velcro, right? I'm going to throw that thing's going to stick right between the 8 and the 1. You have no choice but to catch it. That was a howitzer.
Fake it to Guy. Give it to Eckler. Didn't fool anyone, including Clelin Ferrell, who makes a play, and there's a flag.
Wonder who that's on.
They've been looking for more production out of Ferrell.
Maybe on the Raiders?
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 99.
There you have it.
The run ended behind the line. Therefore, we enforce that 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
Oh my
good reaction by
goodness,
Ferrell as far as trying to redirect back out on that outside run. Just got to be more careful with his hand placement.
Grabbed him by the head.
You can't afford these kind of penalties that give the opposition the ball on the 46.
You know, if I'm Justin Herbert, I haven't seen Trayvon Mullen, the corner for the Raiders, out there in quite a bit. Damon Arnett is still out there. That's where I would attack if I were Herbert.
Here's Eckler. Across midfield, down to Lisa Salters.
Yeah, Steve, Trayvon Mullen is questionable with a foot injury, but like Brian said, he's been out for the better part of this game. He went out early in the first quarter. Steve?
Thank you, Lisa. The Raiders, you see Arnett, Damon Arnett down.
Oh, injury for the Raiders.
Yeah, this is not good for the Raiders as far as their outside lane corners are concerned. The guys who line up outside the numbers. See, Austin Eckler, look, there's a reason why they call him PFP. This is a guy who right here, you better bring your big boy pads. You just hope Arnett is all right because they can't afford to lose him right now with how thin they are on the edges.
Yeah, he came up and he had a collision with Eckler. And if they don't have Arnett, and if Trayvon Mullen is not able to return in this game, you know, they've got Nate Hobbs, but he's been almost exclusively their nickelback. Amik Robertson is the only other guy up at the cornerback position for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think you'd have to put Nate Hobbs on the edge because he's the guy who has size and has length to go up against these high risers that they've got playing the Z and the X. Looks like they're going with Amik outside.
Hobbs is in there. Extra blocker is Schofield on 2nd and 2. A couple of fakes. Herbert to throw. Got a man wide open. Down the sideline. Steven Anderson.
Down to the 11.
Catch number 4 on the season for the 5th-year player out of Cal. Pick up a 34.
There he is. He's hiding in the backfield. He's just going to sneak out. You're going to take Williams, and that's the eye candy. Nobody picks up Steven Anderson out of the backfield, and he's wide open for a big game.
Look, that right there is Nate Hobbs being in a position that he's not familiar with. Looks
Raiders
like they're playing man-to-man coverage.
Guys, for
you
sure.
line up in a linebacker type of position, they run play action at you, and you're a nickel corner, you're going to bite every time, and that's what happens.
Credit Joe Lombardi.
Down to the Raider 12. Eckler
to
the 10.
But you're in this situation, and Joe Lombardi understands kind of what's happening now defensively for the Raiders, and why not bring in all your receivers? Put those guys out there, force them to bring every corner they have left on the roster onto the field, and just pick your matchup, which one you like.
The D came to play. Yes, they did, match
right now.
Sure
I'm
did.
going after Amik Robertson. If they're going to put him on the outside against Mike Williams,
there he goes.
There's a size disadvantage there that you can't pass up.
Did he take the Sandra?
2nd and 8. Herbert's looking that way. Now swings it to the right to Jackson. Two Raiders collide on him at the 10-yard line. Dallin Levitt and Denzel Perryman. No gain.
Yeah, Steve, you said he was looking that way. You know they're coming back there. Yeah, okay? That's not a one-shot deal. They're going to try and take that shot again. Underneath coverage took away the throwing lane on that opportunity.
Let's see who the Chargers target here. Jared Cook in the red zone? Maybe? Cook is on the field.
Herbert fires back to the end zone. It is caught.
There it is.
Touchdown.
Jared
Cook.
Talk about the fact when you're playing a 3D type of scheme, you have to carry the seam routes. And Jonathan Abram right there.
There it is.
You have to give some protection to your corners. The corner can't come from outside in and take that seam route down the inside of the numbers right there. That's just another good job of play calling and picking at the stress points of a 3D type zone.
This Kano, the extra point.
There you go, guys.
And all of a sudden, just...
So, Chargers do have weapons, my man. So, yeah, we mentioned this in the video. I don't know if you guys heard my piece on this. So, talking about value for anytime touchdown scorers. Didn't see value on Mike Williams, Eckler, or Keenan Allen. We talked about how they were minus odds on those guys. The one guy I did say was Jared Cook. If you happen to take that, great. It wasn't an official pick, but I mentioned Darren Waller and Jared Cook for anytime touchdown. So I hope someone took Jared Cook because that was a plus 220. Believe me, that's why I like that because they're getting paid on Jared Cook right now. You're getting 2-1 on your money on Jared Cook, so that's good stuff. It's not surprising. That's the thing is like you gotta, it's like you look at the value of what's available, and that was the better one available too. So far I think it's been 2 tight ends for the Chargers with touchdowns. I think Parham's a tight end as well. I'd have to look that up, but Chargers are loaded. Who do you cover down there? Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Jared Cook. Aaron took the Cook receiving yards. Nice, brother. Graham, I'm crying in my beer. Graham, it's not over yet. There's a lot of football left, my man. I know it doesn't look great now, but the Raiders are definitely capable of waking up, for sure. A lot of football still left. And well done, Aaron, on the receiving yards there on Cook. Did he already cash that for you? Oh, man, how bad do I wish I made Jared Cook an official play, though? I mean, I wasn't really that confident in Jared Cook getting a touchdown. It was just one of the better values out there, but... Man, I wish I played that one. Oh, if I was going to play it any time on the Chargers, it was going to be Jared Cook. I just decided not to play any on the Chargers. Yeah, I think Cook already must have it because he already has a deep catch there. Yeah, he must have already gotten those yards because I think it was at like 30. Oh boy. Justin Herbert's just too good. Justin Herbert.
The DBs are too far to see the actual eyes, right? All they can see is the helmet, so you keep the helmet in one direction.
That's what they teach you as a quarterback.
Looking the other way.
Straight, yeah, and your eyes can move.
But you know what? When you're young like that, Steve,
Raiders got to get a touchdown here before the half. Oh, another penalty marker?
You can see everything.
Oh, my.
John Gruden's seen enough.
Yeah. We got another penalty marker.
Holding. Receiving team, number 5. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Aaron,
what else John
really
Gruden
good,
knows. The Raiders have 40 yards of offense.
Looking really solid.
And 50 yards in penalties tonight so far.
He also knows he doesn't need to panic. He's in Derek Carr's helmet right now. He's like, listen, one drive at a time. We got plenty of offense. We got a lot of firepower. It's the first half. Let's get this back to a one-score game.
Let's get Darren Waller in the end zone here.
And we'll be
like a
business.
60-yard
Raiders
touchdown.
had to burn 2 timeouts the first half of that first quarter. Starting from the 8.
Figure at some point in time, John's got to get in one of these 3 tight end sets, 13 personnel, and take a shot down the field and see if he can catch them in some kind of single coverage with Henry Ruggs and create an explosive and get some life into this offense.
I think he's going to take his time, to be honest with you, Lewis, because the last thing he wants to do is give the ball back to Justin Herbert before half. So he wants to use all of this clock on this drive, go down and score.
Second and 5. Here's Jacobs. Going to bring up a third down at about a yard. Remember, the Raiders got down 14-0 last week to Miami and needed the Casey Hayward safety to get on the board. And here they find themselves trailing 14-0, 3:15 to play in the first half.
Yeah, it was 14-0 Miami last week.
They don't get this first down.
I bet on the Raiders last week.
Brandon Staley's going to
ended up coming back.
His own.
They can still do this for sure. They're very capable.
And let's see. They're gonna. I think they'll give it to him.
I think he got the first down.
And Jacobs and Drake out there. Jacobs gets the 1 yard, and they will move the chains. First down.
If I'm a defensive coordinator, though, or I'm a defensive player and I'm a signal caller, I'm saying this: alert the shot, though, because they're running the ball with big personnel right now. I'm saying just be cautious of being lulled to sleep and them trying to get one over the top of our head. Just be aware of it.
Illuminor is in there at the guard spot. It had been mostly Jordan Simmons earlier in the game.
I think Brandon Staley's going to challenge the spot on that last 3rd and 1, and why not? Can't take it with you. Let's go back and take a look.
Los Angeles is challenging the ruling on the field. The runner did not make the line to gain.
He had to get to the 18-yard line, and that left shoulder is down. That'll be the spot.
That's the first challenge of Brandon Staley's head coaching career.
That's close.
Can you overturn that? I don't know. It is pretty close, though. They could rule.
Talking with Brandon Staley, there is no stone unturned in preparation. He has thought through every situation.
Boy, Brandon Staley is
talking
young,
with us
huh?
about what he did last week
That's
in Arrowhead in Kansas City. Everybody wants to talk about the 4th and 4, then the 4th and 9, and those decisions. And yes, those were brazen. He put the game in his best player's hands in Justin Herbert, but he took us through the entire approach.
I mean, the first quarter he was talking about.
All of the decisions to go for it in 2 for 2 in the first half.
I wonder what they're going to
to
rule
go
here.
14. I mean, he has an insatiable appetite for the details and the communication with his team to understand how they're going to win on a week in and a week out basis. That was really impressive.
Yeah, and it's not just the defensive side of the ball either.
No.
It's the offensive side is incredible as far as his background, having been a college quarterback, having really gotten his pro coaching career started on the offensive side of the ball, then transitioning back to defense. I mean, it really does give him a global perspective of how to manage a football team, a football game, individual players, Justin Herbert himself. It's incredible.
Just 5 years ago, he's the defensive coordinator at Division III John Carroll for the Blue Streaks, playing at Don Shula Stadium. And now he calls $5 billion SoFi Stadium his home. Let's get it.
After reviewing the play, it was determined the runner was short of the line to gain.
Wow.
Clock operator, preset the game clock to
4th down.
2-5-6, please. 2-5-6.
I think Raiders have to
Los Angeles
punt.
has won the challenge and therefore will not be charged a timeout.
So Staley's 1-0.
Yeah, and then and then he can take the timeout to stop the clock, and he's going to have plenty of time here to go down. And that's what John Gruden was worried about. That's why he wasn't throwing the football, Lewis. He wanted to get that first down, and if he did, okay, now I feel more comfortable throwing the football, but he wanted to avoid this situation right here.
4th 3 and out for this high-flying Raiders offense that has been shut down tonight.
Wow.
Cole been wearing him out from the 6. Good kick. KJ Hill, fair catch at his own 30. It's a 52-yard punt. Woo. Saturday night, college football on ABC. 9th-ranked Michigan.
So, yeah, surprising development there. I am a little surprised I think they turned that over. I mean, it didn't look obvious. I guess, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell. They didn't show a ton of replays of it, but Chargers do have the ball back at their own 30-yard line. Raiders have to get a stop. Raiders going to keep this thing close.
Boy, Sean and Todd are going to have to start paying rent in Ann Arbor pretty soon.
On 1st and 10 to Keenan Allen. 4th catch for Allen. It's a short gain. Clock will wind. 2.5 to play in the first half.
I think it's important here for this Raiders defense to really stiffen up here and keep them out of the end zone here and go into halftime.
2nd and 8.
At the very worst, down 2 scores.
I don't see the Chargers calling
Cannot afford to give up another one and go down 3 scores in the halftime with the way the Chargers defense is playing.
Oh, they do call that time.
2nd and 8. Herbert throwing. Has first down yardage. Eckler out of the backfield. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
42-yard line, first down for the Chargers.
Probably should be late in the 3rd quarter. Had a 35-minute.
35-minute weather delay, guys. Magic Man, you're absolutely right. This is not the Miami Dolphins. Raiders are going to have to reach deep into that magic bag of tricks. Because right now, things are not looking great for the Raiders. They just can't even get a first down. I mean, they're struggling to get 1 first down on every drive. I mean, there's just not a lot available for the Raiders right now. A lot of football left still. Never know what can happen. We are currently in commercial timeout. Love this game under cash too. Lots of time left. Like how it looks. Yeah, for real, man. For sure. Yeah, a lot of unders should cash here. A lot of the lack of yardage in this game is definitely something there. Yeah. So under in points, under in car yards, under in Herbert, even Herbert yards, I think too. I have to go and look. Blank J 2014 on the Twitch side says, love these calls by the refs. Waller on that taunting call, that first down reverse. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, the taunting call was BS. I definitely feel you on that. The first down reverse, I don't know. It's that was a tough one. I mean, it looked like it looked bang bang. So I thought maybe the call would stand. Raiders definitely not catching the breaks tonight, that's for sure.
And Booger
call was
standing by here in Los Angeles.
That was a bad call, by the way.
Chris Berman's fastest 3
minutes. How much impact it has on the game, I don't know.
Well.
The Raiders didn't even get a first down after that.
Had to work overtime helping us out through that weather delay, that 35-minute delay. Down to the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 14-0 and looking for more. It's Austin Eckler. He'll have the first down across midfield. Pickup of 11.
Boy, we have not mentioned the name of right tackle Storm Norton in this first half. And for Storm Norton, that's a great thing because he's been on Max Crosby, and so far he's been handling him.
Chargers still have 2 timeouts. Herbert, that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Except for there.
Max Crosby with that.
One of the things that Storm should do is thank Justin Herbert so far in this game, because Max is getting some good rushes on him, but Justin has been so decisive with the football and getting the ball out so quick. He's been helping him out a little bit, and you know that goes hand in hand.
Magic
you know that
Man,
as a quarterback.
did you take the under on Max Crosby sacks?
I saved you on that one.
Yeah, I said push him upfield. I'll just step up underneath it.
Right.
Take him whichever way he wants to go, and I'll make you right.
Right.
Able to get rid of that somehow. I don't know. He felt that pressure.
Aaron
took a big shot.
Jared Cook.
From Yannick Ngakoue, and still able to release to Jared Cook for the completion.
Yeah, there must be some confusion over here because they turn loose arguably their best pass rusher, although Max Crosby may be their best pass rusher as well.
Got about 5 there,
you cannot turn Yannick Ngakoue loose off of your quarterback's blind side.
Oh, Magic Man, looking good, my man.
That internal clock
really
it was ticking there. Inside a minute and a half on 3rd and 6. Herbert tips it in. First down. Keenan Allen. Clock will wind, a minute 20 left, and again, still the timeouts.
That is a huge conversion there. 2 deep, man under, hard to complete a slant. You think the corner is going to have inside leverage, but Keenan Allen just too strong.
1st and 10. It's Parham. Cuts it in for more. Down to the 23, pick up a 12.
Chargers rolling again inside the 25-yard line.
Justin Herbert in the 2-minute drill. This is where young quarterbacks grow and learn and separate themselves.
Herbert sideline for Guyton. Stayed in clockwise.
He stayed in bounds.
Yeah,
and now the timeout.
Timeout from the Chargers.
Take a timeout there.
Chargers looking to go in again.
That's
inside the red zone.
Robertson, I think it was on the outside, forcing him out of bounds.
Magic Man, another good call on that under. See a lot of great calls in the comments, guys. Look at these unders.
Anybody jumps to
conclusion, know where it's at.
The Raiders are 2-0 this season when trailing 14-0 in a football game. But this feels like an important potential score at the end of the first half because of that reason.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, look, they're down here in the red area again. They haven't had a whole lot of opportunities as far as playing defense down here, but they haven't been very successful either.
Crosby.
So you're right. This is an important sequence of plays right here because you don't want to go down 3 scores.
He doesn't have a sack
yet. This defense is playing against your offense.
I don't think he's got a sack yet.
Everybody else in the league is 2-37 when you trail by 14. Not the Raiders, 2-0. 2nd and 1. Herbert. Lofting, end zone, touchdown.
Eckler with a
it's
touchdown.
Eckler on the wheel.
20-0 Chargers.
And now if you want to jump to that conclusion.
You talk about all the weapons that Justin Herbert has on offense. From Mike Williams
have a lot of work to do in the second half.
Parham, Cook.
We are happy
when you
we have the
focus on all
+7.5,
those, and you leave
right?
a linebacker one-on-one with Austin Eckler, it's not fair. It's a complete
We have the
mismatch. And what
points.
Joe Lombardi has done is he has fashioned this offense just like he did for Alvin Kamara for Austin Eckler. Here he is right here. He's going to get one-on-one matched up, and this play is over from the jump. There's no way KJ Wright is going to make that play. And look at that accuracy.
That's good, Magic.
That's the thing, Lewis, that gets overlooked with Justin Herbert. Big arm,
I don't see
big
him
guy,
getting a sack.
leader, quiet,
you never
but
know.
the accuracy jumps off the tape.
It sure does. And I'll tell you, KJ didn't help him either. Help himself there as far as his width that he took in that alignment. When you have Austin Eckler, I don't believe he was in a plus alignment, meaning he was sitting outside the tackle. But you got to anticipate. This is one of the best pass-catching running backs in the NFL. He will just gut you as far as catching the ball out of the
value
backfield.
everywhere.
And you know you can't.
I didn't like.
You
the
have
value,
to be perfect as far as your alignment and your leverage, especially with Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert's got 175 and 3 touchdowns.
Perfect targeting running backs and tight
have a
ends
day, young
since
man.
2019.
Have a day.
Austin Eckler has more receiving yards than any other running back in the NFL. Herbert has 3 touchdown passes. He has 5 incompletions. And it's 21-0 Chargers. Kenyon Drake. Only 24 seconds left in the half and 1 timeout.
Do the Raiders try to get 3 points here?
See Derek Carr talked about the comebacks. I don't believe they've been down 21-0.
Yeah, Graham, it definitely ain't looking good, my man.
Much better in the second half and overtime as well.
Raiders have done this
wins
before,
at home
though, brother.
Required a 5th
this
quarter.
is what they're known for right now, so you never know, my man. Don't give up all hope.
See how this first down play goes, and it's knocked down. Kyler Fackrell able to get a hand on it.
This place would have went berserk had he been able to tip this
Tom
ball
Marinovic
up and take it in for a pick 6.
Was that the punter?
Well, half this place would have gone.
No, that's not the punter. I was thinking of Tom.
But I'll tell you, you're starting to hear. Look, you heard the Raider fans pregame, but there's plenty of Charger blue here.
Yeah.
And they're getting louder and louder with every touchdown.
You know, after a play like that, are you surprised they're not just taking a knee and running out the half? There's motion. John Gruden, all he can do is shake his head.
Another penalty?
False start.
That's exactly what John just said.
Offense, number 70.
I think John Gruden said something else there, buddy.
So you want me to just hand the ball off? That's exactly what I've had to read those lips many, many times.
Raiders will get the ball to start the second half.
He's just trying to get into the locker room and regroup.
I think the Raiders will probably just go to halftime here.
Then yards of offense for the Raiders. Handoff. 2nd and 15. Fackrell made that stop.
3rd down.
Nearly had the interception.
Raiders
makes
just going
the
to go to
tackle
halftime.
On Kenyon Drake for 2.
Defense is a very emotional game. You can see the Chargers defense, their confidence has grown exponentially. Vegas better have an answer for them in that first drive coming out.
Boy.
Otherwise, this game can get out of hand.
21-0 in favor.
So that's halftime, guys. 21-0 Chargers. Yikes. Mr. Albert Herbert is not my favorite quarterback. Is now my favorite quarterback. Yeah, I hear it. He's good, man. He's really good. 20 of 25, 3 touchdowns, 175 yards. You gotta like those stats. The talent is there. It's just unbelievable. The down the field accuracy is just off the charts from Justin Herbert. Now we have all the throwing in the second half by Carr. The bet gets serious inside of Carr, 52. The bet gets serious inside of Carr, 52 passing yards. Yeah, for sure, got to get the bag. It's looking really good now, man. He's got to get over 200 in the second half. I mean, it's hard to imagine that happening, but yeah, it's like you said, anything can happen until the clock strikes 0 in the NFL. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go use the bathroom, get a drink, do all that stuff. We'll be back here momentarily. We'll leave some tunes on here and stuff. But yeah, we will be back here soon. Thanks for joining me. If you are new to the stream here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. Helps us grow the channel. Like I said, we're going to take a little break here. We're going to play some tunes. I'll be back here in a little bit.
Wellness is its own reward. True, but now your wellness journey has some company.
Oh, I knew I'd have a problem with those ads. Sorry about that, guys. They may shut down my stream. I don't know. I hope not. It didn't go on that long. What a first half, huh? Bears at Raiders next week. No, thank you. Yeah, that should be a fun game. Jeff Hostetler? I don't think I remember him. Chris Perman, God bless you. Did Chris Berman pass away or something? What happened with Chris Berman? Or is he just done with, is he just retiring? There we go. I don't know why this is... There you go. There we go, there we go. We are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he was just on. Okay. You scared me, Magic Man. You scared me. Yeah, Chris Berman's the truth. He's cool. I thought he was still good. I thought, you know. Oof. Oof. 21-0 Chargers, guys. How we feeling? Do the Raiders have any type of a comeback in them? Can they cover plus 7.5? Can they do it? Can they get 2 touchdowns? Well, they need more than that. What? Alec, what a blowout. The Broncos need a Justin Herbert. For real, man. Yep, Alec, Justin Herbert is the truth. Right now, unbelievable. Definitely thought this would be more of a game at half for sure. I'm Graham Cracker. I'm betting a very irresponsible amount on the Seahawks Thursday night as a rebound for this heartbreak. Okay. Can't remember who the Seahawks are playing. I just saw it just a minute ago. Oh, they're playing the Rams. Oh boy, that'll be a good game. That ain't bad. Seahawks could definitely get it done, that's for sure. Especially with the way that... I mean, Seahawks looked good obviously last week. Rams threw up a dud against Arizona. Majowski was the man, hence Magic Man. Oh! That's where the Magic Man came from. The garbage time cover. That's right, Alex. We're getting that garbage time cover. Plus 7.5. We're glad we have the points at least. Jeff Hostetler was a good quarterback for the Raiders in the 90s. I didn't get to see him play. I'll have to look up some of his highlights. That's just probably just slightly before my time. I came in right at the end of the 90s there, watching football. Doug Flutie and the boys for the Bills. The Bills. I think honestly, we'll definitely get the Waller receiving yards. I'm still pretty confident about that. The 6.5 rush yards. Hopefully, Carr will get loose on one of these plays. Still like that bet as well. So at least if we get 2 out of 3, that wouldn't be bad. We'll take that. Oh, that was the guy that got knocked out in place of Brett Favre. I did not know that was him. Magic was on your Lions, always got hurt. Oh man. Yeah, I just missed that era of football. Just missed it. By a few years. I could have watched football back then, but I was a little young. I don't know if I would have been as into it. See how we're doing. We're at halftime right now. Still at halftime here. Chargers look so impressive right now. Are the Chargers the favorite to win the AFC West? Already with a win at KC, are you guys giving the favorite tag to the Chargers here to win the AFC West? Is there a halftime show? There was a halftime show, I believe. Yeah, I actually could play that, couldn't I? Let's play the halftime show. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're getting ready. We're almost ready here. Oh, we're ready, guys. We are ready. We are back. Wow, that was quick. I felt like that was shorter than 15
And whooped the Rams last night.
There we go.
And then there are
like
the Raiders who are trailing 21-0. There's Kenyon Drake trying to get a little spark. Out to the 22. Here's Lisa Salters.
Hey, Steve, going into the locker room, I asked John Gruden what he was going to tell his team down 21-0. He said, I'm going to state the obvious, that we didn't do anything well on offense or defense, and we got to come out this second half and try to get something going. Brandon Staley told me,
on, Raiders,
he told his guys, don't look
close.
up at the scoreboard. Look at each other, he said, and finish this game with physicality. Steve?
1 first down for the Raiders to this point. Las Vegas has more penalty yards than yards on offense. Quick out of the backfield. And the Chargers defense is even quicker. Michael Davis.
Wow. Raiders,
well, this is the struggle. You're going to get a zone from Brandon Staley. Yeah. He's not going to play man. He doesn't have to. He's up 21-0. And when the ball comes out early, I guarantee you, Louis, we're saying in the locker room, come up and make the physical form tackle.
Yeah, you know, the only thing I'll say, though, is this. Defenders by trade, when they know they're not threatened deep, they start getting itchy. They want to get up into action. You got to take advantage of some of their aggressiveness at some point.
2nd and 10. Carr trying to get out of trouble. Dances away. Lofts one, and it is Willie Sneed took a shot to the helmet.
Penalty on
and the flag flies in. Nasir Adderley.
What are you thinking? Those these penalties, guys. My goodness. What are the Chargers thinking?
Adderley's shaking his helmet.
He shouldn't be. Lowered his head right into Renfro.
He's taken his game to a whole nother level as far as his playmaking ability as a free safety.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness defense.
Yeah, that was a penalty, buddy. It sure was.
The penalty will be enforced in the end run.
Can't do that. These guys with the penalties, man.
Contact to the head is just going to get called every single time.
Check it out.
Yeah, Willie Sneed's in a really vulnerable situation.
That's an easy call to make.
Yeah.
I hope Renfro's okay.
That's the definition. You know, And Adderley knows he's going
For
down.
real,
you can
Alex.
pull off. You know when you can
I
pull
would
off.
have taken the over on
But
penalties.
Snead's lucky that he got up from that one.
Absolutely.
Second time in Chargers
these teams
territory.
are, really
and
on
they're just
discipline.
barely there. Jacobs dancing. Fortunate that didn't go for a loss.
That Chargers defense is quick tonight.
We
even
came
against
into
the
this
run.
game, and one of the biggest questions of the Chargers team was their run defense. They were giving up 170 yards on the ground coming in. That was worst in the National Football League, and so far through the first half, this defensive line and linebackers without Kenneth Murray have been up to the task. The Raiders only have 23 rush yards.
So that's another penalty, guys. 5 yards on the Chargers.
Uchenna Nwosu.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 42.
The penalties make me laugh because it's just like, really? Like, come on, guys. This ain't high school football.
Brandon
It's
Staley's
the
going to alert his
NFL.
defense to, hey, look, I told you don't look at the
Oh, my
scoreboard,
goodness.
maintain your composure, play a smart game. Now you get a 15-yard penalty, contact to the head, jumping off sides.
This is funny. I mean, I don't know. It's a little funny, though.
Hey, so look.
AC, let's go. Let's go, baby.
Carr throwing on the run.
There's
Finds
Waller.
Waller.
About 10 yards.
Bosa was
Let's
chasing
go,
him out of the
AC.
pocket, pick up
Let's
8 the
freaking
first
go.
down.
Gotta have those
greatly
yards.
aided by those 2 penalties by the Chargers
I
defense.
still think Waller's looking
And the
pretty
big
good.
play,
Don't worry about
by
Waller.
Derek Carr
He's going to get
scrambling
there.
around behind the line of scrimmage and creating those off-schedule plays. Sometimes it's going to come down to that.
Waller's
it's something
got
people
29.
have criticized him for.
Means 39.
That he's not a good off-schedule
And they're going to
playmaker.
be doing nothing but throwing
But in
in
this
the second half.
he's going to
so
have to do
I
that.
feel pretty good about it.
Tight formations again. They love crossers in these situations.
Here's Jacobs.
Jacob.
It was already the deepest penetration of the night for the
Raiders getting
Raiders.
something going.
And that's the 4th first
Okay.
down on this drive for Las Vegas.
Look, a
We
week
do
ago,
need
we
some
talked
magic,
about
my
the
man.
duo
We
runs,
do.
inside runs where you get double teams on the 2 defensive tackles at the point of attack. That's exactly what Gruden just went to. It's a play that's a staple in his run game offense, Grease, as you know. And he went to it there. They got good movement, good yardage pickup.
Same formation. Double tight wide receiver sets.
From the Chargers are 23. Jacobs. Maybe a yard of the forward progress. Jerry
Second down.
Tillery makes the stop for the Chargers.
Waller touchdown. Let's get it, my man.
See, now if you get the attention, especially
Let's
of the
get it.
safeties and linebackers, that, hey, we haven't
That would
thrown
be
in the
huge.
towel as far as
That
running
would
the
make me feel
football.
good.
This is where the shots come. This is where the play action comes, second and third level.
We
Because
could
people
use
start
it, my
thinking,
man.
oh, they're not one-dimensional. They will run the football.
That's Jacobs, top of your screen. 2nd and 9. Carr throwing, completing. Renfro able to catch it, stay in
My
bounds.
goodness.
Well, let's see where they mark it. Just short.
What a football player Hunter Renfro is. He could have easily gone out of bounds there. He's
I thought he
his
got
back
the
is to the
first down.
defense.
I
He's
guess not.
fighting for extra yardage, trying to get a first down. Knows he's going to get hit, but sacrifices his body for the team. I mean, that is one heck
I
of
would
a
love to
football
see a
player.
Waller touchdown. No doubt about
The
it.
big tackle of the night.
No
Well,
doubt
3rd
about
down
it.
1. Carr to sneak for it.
Okay,
And
there's
he's
some
got
rushing
it.
yards. There's some rushing yards. At least one.
I mean, you got to
Gotta be
think you
excited.
have to have a touchdown here if you're the Raiders. You want to get back in this game or have any say in the outcome, you have to score a touchdown on this drive.
There is a Charger down.
Injured player.
Is that Jerry Tillery?
Yep.
Okay, I think Derek
Tillery's
Carr
had a
might have
nice
gotten
game
2. Did Derek Carr
against
get
LA
1 or
defense.
2? I hope it's 2.
Will step out while Jerry Tillery is attended to.
I'm gonna take a quick look. What did Derek Carr get credit with?
October 22nd.
No!
Your box. I can see it's
No!
in
No! Oh. I don't want my stream getting shut down. That's terrible. Come on, guys. That's terrible. Oh, I gotta be on my P's and Q's. That would really suck. I do not want to see that happen. Okay. So, for the Raiders, for Derek Carr, that's a run of 2 yards, baby. We need 4.5. 1. Oh, Thiad J, welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for the follow. Thiad joining us here on Twitch. I got 2 yards, AZ. I got 2 yards showing here on the stat book. Even though I thought it was just 1. It shows 2. How you doing, Thiad? It's a good night for some football. Okay. Oh, ESPN 2 just updated it. Oh, that's sad. That's disgusting. That is just gross. That's the first famous commercial I've seen in my life. Kamar, I'm an Eagles fan. Kamar's an Eagles fan. They're looking okay. What are the Eagles? The Eagles 2-2 or 1-3 now? I'm trying to think. What are the Eagles now? Are the Eagles 1-3? Yeah, I saw the 1-2 to go. Oh, okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good.
Stayed in with the Rams playing here yesterday afternoon, and a great job by our Monday Night Football crew to get it ready
my Instagram?
for us from Monday Night Football. And the
I don't
Chargers
have one as of right now, my man. That will be coming
first
down the
and
line
10
for sure.
By far the deepest penetration for the Raiders tonight.
Like Darren Waller in these situations.
Here's Carr, has all sorts of time, now in trouble, doesn't feel the pressure, and he was lucky to hang on to that football.
Whoa.
And Fackrell, who has been a factor here, can't believe that ball didn't come out. Third sack of the night for the Chargers.
They have a good shot to win that division.
Fackrell, you're going to see him here at the top of your screen. Just continue to work the edge. You see him, he's able to get his hips and his shoulders cleared. And you see that right hand come down and try and tomahawk the football.
Yards. Oh, boy.
I don't know how Derek Carr is able to tuck that in, but that is a great play on his part to prevent the turnover.
2nd and 13. Carr hesitated, got it to Jacobs, and he's down to the 10. We'll give him 5. Asante Samuel made the stop, and it's going to bring up third down. We're all in agreement. Nobody's kicking a field goal here, right?
Yeah.
Third down for the Raiders.
You can see Brandon Staley's deep.
Let's see what happens here. Love to see it go to Waller.
And let everything get completed in front of him. Somehow you're going to have to run this ball in and break a tackle in order to get in the end zone.
And the best player to do that on your offense is Darren Waller with his size to run over a DB or a linebacker.
Still get a first down to the 2. This is 3rd and 8. Carr had some green in front of him and zips it in for the touchdown. Hunter Renfrow.
That's Hunter Renfrow.
And our friends at Vivid Seats said there'd be 75% Raider fans, and you can hear them now really for the first time since the opening kickoff.
This is the China route that Hunter Renfrow's making famous. Out, up, and back in. He did it last week against Xavier Howard for the touchdown. And it's so good. It's so lethal a route and so difficult to guard.
Raiders.
Why not come right back?
Yeah, as a defensive back, you're saying defensive line. He can't have that much time to run that kind of route because it's impossible to cover, especially a guy with that kind of quickness.
Extra point on the way. Daniel Carlson boots it through.
Extra point's good. 21-7.
Just what the...
All right, we go to commercials. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit better about it. Okay, now I got to catch up in the chat a little bit. Kamar with the Xbox Madden NFL 21. I play that as well, my man. Madden's a great game. Love Madden. I used to be a legend in Madden way back in the day. I don't know if I'm as good at the new game now. Hunter Renfrow got it, Leroy. Unfortunately, it was not Darren Waller. Hunter Renfrow and Jared Cook are out to get me personally. Oh, no. Israel, yes, Raiders score. There you go, man. Raiders are on the board. Still a game. Okay, Thiagic, could you please say Karuko Unido SL Mahoro, not troll? Okay, I just said it. I don't know what that means, though. Don't hold me to whatever that is. I don't know what that means. There's no words there. I don't know what that means. But there you go. I did say it. I read the chat. There you go. I wish Darren Waller got it, but what can you do? Hey, this actually looks pretty good for our bet right now. Raiders plus 7.5 really has some life in it now. Just another touchdown there for the Raiders. Raiders came out just the way we wanted to see. Graham Cracker, if you're still in the chat, don't give up the hope yet. This is what the Raiders do. They play in the second half. They don't play first halves. You got to remember that. Raiders are a second half football team, and so far, we do need more out of Darren Waller. That's all I'm going to say. We need some more out of Darren Waller. Yeah, it's still a game, brother. Israel, it's 100% still a game. Definitely still a game. You never know, man. You just don't know. I mean, it's only 2 possessions now, and the Raiders did this last week. I know the Dolphins are a different team. Okay, we are back from commercial break. Here
Built right from the network, more people rely on. Raiders had to have that for a variety of reasons. Among them, the Chargers probably could have scored some more.
You just got to take your best shot.
And Damon Arnett have both been ruled out.
If I was going to play one on the Chargers side, it was Jared Cook. I did discuss that. And Darren Waller, the 2 tight ends. Jared Cook has
had his way.
So if you took both, you'd be looking pretty good. But of course, I didn't play Jared Cook because
21-7.
I didn't.
9 minutes left.
I played Darren Waller though.
Carlson boots it away. Roundtree, rookie out of Missouri from the 5. Makes a move and is just tripped up. Just tripped up by Trayvon Merrick.
What's that spike?
All right, so tell me about this Hunter Renfrow move.
Yeah, so this is called the China route, and he ran it week 1 against the Baltimore Ravens. Then he comes back last week. Look at that. He does the same thing to Xavier Howard. It's a double move. They think he's going outside. He's coming back inside. Now, there's no proprietary information in the NFL. So Cooper Kupp, everybody's talking about that route he ran, and this is Hunter Renfrow on that last drive. But they were practicing against each other in the preseason, the Rams and the Raiders.
You'll probably see a lot of Austin Eckler here in the second
half. Route with John Gruden.
He starts
Cooper
it with
Kupp and Sean McVay are over there watching Hunter Renfrow obliterate the Rams secondary. And Jalen Ramsey, in particular, on this route. And they said, whoa, wait a minute. We got to put that in. Yeah. And so it was a race to see which one was going to do it first. Was it going to be Renfrow or Kupp? So Renfrow did it week 1. He got the PI call. And then last week, he got the touchdown on Xavier Howard. And Kupp got the touchdown against their...
All right, 2nd and 4.
Against the Bucs. And now Hunter Renfrow's done 2 of them.
2nd and 4. Here's Austin Eckler. Good second effort there for first down yards. What's the significance of China route? Anything to that?
No, there's not. That's just what we called it when I was playing back for John in Tampa, and this is a derivative. But it just goes to show you how Hunter Renfrow, his creativity and his skill set, change of direction, constantly looking for the next wrinkle, constantly trying to stay ahead of the defense, and that's one that's really taking the league by storm. Everybody's like, how do you do that?
Yeah, in essence, it's really a triple move, and the only way you can get away with it is if you can protect. And that's really the only defense you have against it, is to get to the quarterback before he can throw it.
Herbert Watson has a clean pocket. Keenan Allen off his fingertips.
Off the hands of Allen, he had it. Normally Keenan Allen comes up with that.
They had Keenan Allen on the deep crosser, and they had him isolated on a linebacker, and you see here Denzel Perriman doesn't get enough depth. That's a good play call by Joe Lombardi. Trayvon Merrick doesn't get there soon enough.
Alex, Jared Cook should definitely get those receiving yards, brother.
Covering Keenan Allen downfield like that.
That ball's on him.
That's what you have, right?
Play. These are the stress points in this cover 3 defense. The inside linebackers get a lot of stress.
2nd and 10, draw to Roundtree. Stop by KJ
Third
Wright.
down
Pick
coming
up of 8.
here, guys.
All right, listen, I know that it hasn't gone the way of the Raiders defense tonight, at least through 2.5 quarters, but Gus Bradley has made a marked difference on this team. This was the worst defense in the NFL a year ago. They couldn't stop anybody.
Raiders gotta have it here, you think, right?
In scoring, and a big reason why
cannot
is the
allow the
discipline of Gus
Chargers
Bradley.
to go down and get points here.
They run it with Roundtree, the rookie.
Roundtree,
He doesn't
stop.
get there.
Looks
He's
like a punt.
stopped by Corey Littleton.
Good stop. That was an important stop for Gus Bradley's crew.
What a great read by Corey Littleton. You're going to see him right here in your screen. Watch him just delay for a second, make sure he knows where the ball's going, and then he fires. Then you see him come downhill, get his head across the ball carrier, and get him on the ground. That's good fundamental linebacker play, utilizing his speed.
Chargers offense on the field. 4th and 2. From the 44. Fake and the throw. And it's Jared Cook.
There's Jared Cook, brother. Jared Cook cashed that over.
That's for sure. That Coach Brandon Staley is not afraid. Not afraid.
And they were beat by alignment, the Raiders defense, where there was nobody outside on Cook. And that's what happens when you
call from the Chargers, huh?
Like
Fourth
the Chargers,
down.
Joe Lombardi,
4th and
Brandon
2
Staley
at the
prepare
home
for those
45
situations.
with a 27,
Hey, 4th and short,
7 lead, and
up
they go
tempo.
for it.
Let's tempo into it so
What
the
a
defense
backbreaker
doesn't
there
get the
for the
right
Raiders.
call, and they don't cover the flat on the tight end, and it's an easy
Aggressive.
4th down conversion.
Chargers 3 for 3 now on the season on 4th down going for it. Just across midfield. With fake, and Ngakoue was trying to chase down Herbert. Had to get rid of it.
Incomplete pass. Oh, boy.
Very smart play by Yannick Ngakoue. As
This
far
is
as when
nerve-wracking,
Flo went
isn't
away
it?
from him, he didn't flatten down the
This is
line of scrimmage too
nerve-wracking.
much and get out of position. He stopped in his tracks, as a matter of fact, and then sprinted
I can't
upfield.
believe they went for it on
Gave
4th
himself
and
good
2.
leverage on Justin Herbert. That's good
You guys
fundamental
believe
defensive
that?
play right there.
4th and
It
2
kind of
at
goes
your own
unnoticed as far as
45,
the
leading
subtle technique that
21-7
he used.
when they go for it.
A great
The
defensive
Raiders
play by
wouldn't even
him.
go for it on 4th and inches. Two different style coaching.
2nd and 10. Herbert threw it, and it's knocked down. Max
third down.
Crosby leaped up to bat it down. Nate Hobbs was right there.
See Max Crosby, he just beat Storm Norton right off the snap with that quick inside move. Nate Hobbs, 6'1", getting up
Great
as well.
defensive play there from the Raiders.
All of a sudden, these Raider fans are back in this game on a big 3rd down.
Raiders gotta have it. Absolutely have to have it.
Rushing 4. Herbert can't
They
get
got
out of
him.
there. Darius Philon brought him down.
Raiders get the
Second
sack. They'll get the ball back now. I don't think the Chargers are
And the
going
Raiders
for it
have
now.
a pulse here.
Raiders have a pulse.
They give up the 4th down, but they come back, and the former Charger, Darius Philon,
How about
just
that?
a rush on Filer. Great rip
Cash me
inside,
outside. How
and
about
finish
that?
at the quarterback. That's exactly what the Raiders need to come out in their first drive offensively, go down and score, and then get a stop on defense.
The strength of the defense, the defensive line showed up in that sequence of plays right there.
Long from his 35 with a hand in his face. Renfro let it bounce. And it will be down. Ngakoue able to get down there.
Looks like about the 19-yard line for the Raiders is where they start. Okay, so we go to commercials there. Guys, Raiders making this a game. Is Eckler out? Not that I know of, my man. He was just in on the last drive. Yeah, as far as I know, brother, Austin Eckler's. Yeah, Eckler still should be fine, brother. I think he's still in. I saw him out there on the last drive, so yeah, I don't think he's out. He was out early on in the game. He had a little bit of problem there early on in the game, but he came back. And he's actually been killing it. But you know what? Now that you mentioned on that last drive, I'm getting like dyslexia or something. Yeah, I mean, they split carries with Roundtree. Eckler splits with Roundtree and Jackson sometimes. So sometimes Eckler will set a few plays out just because of the game plan, play calling. I don't think it's injury related. I don't see anything. I didn't see any talk about it either. So I think he's okay. I hope he's okay. I know a lot of people had bets in on him. So yeah, I hope he's okay. All right, let's see here. Still in commercial timeout here, guys. How about the Raiders making this a football game, though, huh? At least we're getting a little bit of excitement. Yeah, that's right, AZ. Yeah, they use him more as a wide receiver. Yeah, he misses a few run plays from time to time. One more receiving yard? Oh my goodness, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, just like on the other ones, he should be okay, right? I mean, one receiving yard. Don't you hate that when you're right on that line about the about the cash? All right, here we go. We're back for the fourth quarter, guys.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, right.
0 yards of offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark on that.
Carr comes out firing. Josh Jacobs able to keep his balance.
But that being said, right,
Jacobs
we opened this whole broadcast with Derek Carr saying
close.
he doesn't care. He doesn't care what it looks like, how many yards passing or running, or what anybody has to say. All he cares about is moving this team and putting the ball in the end zone and winning. And with the way that this second half has started, he has that opportunity at least after a horrific first half.
Well, look, he's been the master of the second half comebacks and game-winning drives as good as any quarterback in the NFL over the course of his career. He's going to have to do it again.
2nd and 1.
Got to work at the Waller here.
Chance to take a shot. Carr loads up for Henry Ruggs. Has a wait for it. The flag comes in. Working on Asante Samuel.
Is that going on Asante Samuel? Who's that on?
Underthrown ball leads to the penalty.
Oh! What a big call.
Automatic. First down.
Pass interference on Samuel. That's like a 40-yard penalty. My goodness. Raiders in business, guys.
Henry Ruggs is able to get into his blind spot, and Asante's looking back at the quarterback. And then when you get disoriented like that and you're trying to find the football, and you're trying to get yourself back in phase and the ball is underthrown, that's the call you're going to get every time.
That's a good call.
That was
PI every time.
That was all speed. That was Henry Ruggs' speed, pure and simple. That's what beat Samuel and trying to catch up.
I need this game to be close.
Those are the shot plays that eventually have to come.
Plus 7.5. Let's go.
And now John's starting to dial them up.
That's a 46-yard penalty. Here's Peyton Barber for a loss. Stopped by Kaiser White. You know what else Derek Carr doesn't care about? He doesn't care about your fantasy team, people. He said that, in terms of spreading the ball around. And,
Jason Cornell over 51.5. Oh, boy, we got some work to do,
the fourth quarter, in the first 3 quarters, he said,
need a couple
I don't care about
touchdowns
anybody's
here.
fantasy team either. He is all about the W
it's
now.
It's still within reach, my
and he's
man.
hit his
it definitely
last
could
7
happen.
passes. Trying
His
to keep the Raiders in the game at 21-7.
The Raiders finally woke up. We needed that.
Across the middle, floated one to Waller inside
Waller,
the 10.
let's go! Woo!
18-yard gain.
18,
the Raiders
baby,
are
let's
feeling themselves
go!
all of a sudden.
The 3-by-1
21
sets are
more
where they
yards,
really
let's
make
go.
their money, and this is where Darren Waller constantly runs that wide, deep cross.
I would have liked to see a touchdown there, but that's
feasted on
fine.
it his entire career there with
See,
the Raiders.
wide open.
And it's a big
Throw
play
that man
opportunity
the
for him
football.
once again.
That's all Derek Carr reading the defense. He
Let's
read Derwin
freaking
James
go.
coming down from his deep safety
We
spot
need
into
Darren
the
Waller.
box, knowing that they're trying to stop the run, and then they're going to put Darren Waller right behind it.
First and goal. The Charger
baby.
9. Jacobs.
Inside
down
the
to the
5.
3. Pick up a 6. Christian Covington made the stop.
Momentum
These fans can feel it, right?
There you go. I was just about to say that.
Jacobs has 38, so that over on Jacobs
momentum
is
and
looking really
emotion
good
is a
right
crazy
now.
thing, isn't it? Players start feeling the fans. They start coming off the ball a little bit harder. The game gets all the more interesting.
On 2nd and goal. Looking Renfro's way. Now under pressure. And he'll throw it away.
Carr throws it away.
First incompletion of the half for Derek Carr.
Third
There's a minute
and
51 to
goal.
play in the third. 3rd and goal.
Give me a Darren Waller touchdown.
Whatever the best third down
Give
call
it to me.
on that sheet, that's what's coming in right
Do
now.
the right thing.
For Derek Carr. And I guarantee you, the point of emphasis for Derek was to extend plays. If it's not there initially, it's not there. You're going to look for Waller and you're going to look for Renfro. They're going to be on the same side of the field. And if they're not there, you got to extend this play and make a play.
Who's going to get this?
Drake is in there. Pass catching running back. 3rd and goal. Carr.
Waller!
Got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah! Woo! Oh!
Look, 3-by-1 formation. When Darren Waller is number 3 in the 3-by-1 formation, it's a pretty good tendency as far as them getting ready to throw him the football. Now, obviously, Derek looks backside and then comes back front side. But here it's just about players, not about plays.
No.
And that right there, that's just a size advantage. And that's just one player making a play over another.
Raiders. Okay.
And a lack of pass rush allows Derek Carr to survey the field back there.
Carlson, extra point.
Wow.
Is good. 1:44 to play, 3rd quarter.
You know it.
The 21-0 lead.
You know
answered by the Raiders.
You know it.
14 unanswered. Derek Carr, 9 of 10. 76 yards and 2 touchdowns in the second half.
What we say about Darren Waller? Just throw the man the football, please. Please. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is feeling phenomenal. Graham Cracker, I hope you're still out there because your Raiders have hope. Wow. Oh. I apologize, guys. I do apologize. I got excited. I had a Waller anytime touchdown. I needed it. My account needed it badly. There we go, AZ. That's the hit we needed, right? Whew. Okay. Yeah, I'm not as much... I'm not trying to root for teams here, but I am rooting for player props. So when my boy catches a touchdown, I do get a little pump. So pardon my craziness. They gotta throw him the ball though, right? That's where the mismatch is. We talked about it. We know it. Everybody knows it. That's where the mismatch is. Tight ends against San Diego. They give up they're like 24th or 25th in the NFL in fantasy points allowed to tight ends. So you got to throw the tight end the football. Simple as that. Yeah, Jason, there you go, man. That's it. That's the stuff right there. I take it, brother. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't try to team... Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't try to team root because I know there's people on both sides of this. So, I mean, I definitely understand that. As far as the player props, though, it's hard for me to hold back when my boy gets in the end zone. Oof. So, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. We talked about this in the video, right? We talked about tight ends, anytime touchdowns on both sides. And the tight ends have been cashing tonight. It's been a tight end night on both sides. So, I at least feel good about that, right? Want to attack the weaknesses on the team, right? Jared Cook and Waller both in the end zone.
Of the jackets these guys are wearing. That's what I want to know. Does that pick up on those things? But I also like the dance moves.
Jacobs, 38 rushing, 17 receiving.
Roundtree
Yeah, I got to
had a
get
nice
back. I think
return
he's going to
the
cash
last
that
time.
over for sure.
He'll get another chance from the 3. Can't turn the corner.
Yeah, Israel, these Raiders
15.
looking good in the second
Raiders
half.
and Cardinals at the second remain the only undefeated teams in the NFL. This is the third 3-0 start for the Raiders since 1990. Been in 3 different places when they had it. Here in Los Angeles in 90, in Oakland in 2002, and now this season in Las Vegas.
Here we go.
Here they come again. Here come those fans.
That's where you need Max Crosby and Ngakoue to start to impact this game with this crowd noise off the edge.
Herbert throwing and completing to Keenan
Allen.
Allen.
Oh, they're going for the strip.
Going to mark him just short. Gain of 9. 6th catch of the night for Keenan Allen.
If you're the LA Chargers, I mean, rather, if you listen, Mike Williams right now has to get going. This is a guy who's been a big playmaking machine, and he has such a size disadvantage and such a high point ball advantage. They have to get him going at some point here and get a good shot to him.
2nd down and 1. It's Roundtree off contact. Got the first down. Little extra afterwards as these AFC West rivals get into it.
You know, you would think that Joe Lombardi would get into 11 personnel, three wide receivers and 1 tight end to force the Raiders to play their nickel defense because they're without their starting corner and their starting nickelback.
So,
but he's deciding to go with more heavy personnel and run the football. I think it's to protect his defense. Been on the field quite a bit.
Got the extra blocker in there. Flea flicker. Herbert loads up. And nobody is there.
There's nobody home.
Keenan Allen looked like he cut that pattern short. And so we've seen some trickeration by the Chargers tonight.
Well done.
Saw the fake
Alex
punt that
took
didn't work.
Derek Carr
and
over 1.5 touchdowns at plus 100. Nice cash
Wright
on that.
get off just barely.
Renfro and Waller with the touchdown. So there you go, brother. Very nice.
Yeah, miscommunication there between Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert.
Like them soft odds. Boy, the Raiders fans are in it, aren't they?
Herbert got rid of it to Jared Cook.
There's Jared Cook again.
Down the sideline. It's a gain of 15.
Lewis, how many times are the Raiders going to vacate the flats? They did it on the 4th down on the last drive, and then again, that's way too easy. You just let them out of a hole.
Yeah, and there was a natural rub situation right there for Corey Littleton. He's got to fight.
Oh.
Leverage, Grease.
Yeah.
Because when you do, it's a big catch and run situation.
Too easy.
Yep.
Zeros on the clock. There's a flag down as we're at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Might be a free 5 here for the
a busy night for John
Chargers.
Hussey and his crew.
This is one of those drives that Brandon Staley's going to look back at the end of this game and say, this was a difference maker. Whatever ends up happening here, you've given up 2 long drives to the Raiders touchdowns. You've got to take back control on this drive.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty. Please reset the game clock to 1 second, please. 1 second.
And Lewis Cappuccino, the Raiders
second
sucks.
On.
Well,
it's Phylon who's had a couple of sacks.
They did for sure. The second half, they're looking pretty good, my man.
2-sack game, when you know it would come against his former teammates.
They came alive in the second half. The penalties are out of control.
John Gruden talking over what they want to do in the 4th quarter, the adjustments that they want to make.
These penalties are out of control. What's this, 1st and 5? The end of the 3rd quarter.
And the clock expires on the 3rd quarter.
Jacobs was sitting at 38, my man. I believe we got Josh Jacobs at 38 rushing yards. We do. 38 rushing yards, 17 receiving yards on 5 catches. Darren Waller is sitting at 50 yards receiving, so we need just 18 in the 4th quarter out of him. And we need 5 yards from Derek Carr in the running game. And right now, our parlay is also not looking too bad right now as well. I mean, obviously, a lot can still happen here. Wow. What a football game, guys. What a football game. Gotta enjoy it. AK. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, I would say both these teams. You got to be impressed with both teams, honestly. I think both these teams are... Could see both these teams in the playoffs, honestly. I don't know. Who do you think the favorite in the AFC West is? Are you guys giving the edge to the Chiefs still? Or is the Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs? Chiefs already have 2 losses. They already have a loss to the Chargers. Who's the favorite in that division? Who would you take to win right now if you had to put money on it? $128 passing yards. Yeah, man. Yeah, you should be good on that. I hope he gets just a few more to Darren Waller, though. If you can get 18 more to Darren Waller, I'll be feeling pretty good. That's all we need to see. All right, we're back from commercial break here.
First half, all Chargers. Third quarter, all Raiders. See what the fourth quarter has in store for us tonight. As the Raiders try to remain perfect on this young season. The Bears will be in Las Vegas next week. The Browns will be here to take on the Chargers. We still got the final game.
Hey, it's been a good second half
week
for the
4
Raiders.
in the NFL. First down and 5 to open up the fourth. Give it to Roundtree. It's become much more of a factor, just shy of midfield.
I think the Chargers going to work on that clock here.
Well, as a quarterback, I look out there and I see Mike Williams lined up on Amik Robertson, and I'm sorry, I can't pass that up. I got to throw that ball, and it's such a mismatch. And I know what Joe Lombardi's thinking up there. Listen, my play sheet, my pass plays look unbelievable. I mean, but I do have to run the football, at least take some pressure off of the pass rush.
I don't know.
The Raiders
128.
Mike Williams has 1 catch tonight. 2nd and 3.
That was a first down for the Chargers. Roundtree
has the first down.
And historically, Mike Williams has been underutilized with the Chargers, and they count on him in big situations, fourth quarters. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
And he hasn't made a whole lot of plays, but this is the time to target him.
We asked Keenan Allen who's got the second best hands on the team, just assuming Allen would say himself. He said Mike Williams. Mike's got the best hands on the team. Hasn't been able to show him off, not yet tonight.
One-on-one again.
Here he comes.
Herbert looking that way. And there's contact and the ball out of bounds. Incomplete. Robertson was running with Williams.
Exactly what we were thinking, and just a little bit of pressure on Herbert forced an inaccurate throw. If this ball has to be inbounds, there is no excuse for a quarterback ever to throw that ball out of bounds, especially with a guy like Mike Williams. But a little bit of pressure on Herbert by his feet led to an inaccurate throw.
Underutilized.
That's a 6'4 receiver working on a 5'8 nickel. And that's Quentin Jefferson, who's coming out of the game.
Underutilized. Yeah, that is true, Alan.
Williams 4 targets tonight, just the 1 catch for 11 yards.
But credit the Raiders defense, credit the pass rush, making it uncomfortable for Justin to really get to him as far as these shot plays down the field and throw the ball with accuracy.
Forced into rushing. Carl Nassib was right in Herbert's face. Had to get rid of it.
And that's what we're talking about. You get 3 runners off the edge as a defensive end. That'll make your quarterback uncomfortable. That'll affect his accuracy. That'll affect his efficiency. And the Raiders, look, the defensive line is the strength of this team on the defensive side of the ball. And they are answering the bell here in the second half.
I'm Gus Bradley. I continue to bring pressure.
3rd and long. There it is.
3rd and 10. Just across
Big play
midfield.
for the
There's the
Raiders.
pressure. Herbert steps up. And
pass deflected.
There is a flag down. Trayvon Merrick made the defensive play.
Holding. Offense. Number 74. Penalties decline.
Wow.
Fourth down.
That's Storm Norton. They had the hold with everybody coming.
Well, just look at this pass rush by Max Crosby. Watch this get off right here. And then watch his pad level as he turns the corner. You see how he dips that inside shoulder and leans. I mean, Storm has no other choice but to grab him. Otherwise, that's a sack.
He had Jared Cook wide
How about
open.
that play from Merrick, though? Unbelievable play.
All the momentum with the Raiders.
Long to
right
punt. Renfro standing at his 10. The clear lane. End over end kick. Little bobble there by Renfro. And he'll be wrestled down at the 14 by Hall. Just a 38-yard punt.
Wow.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, obviously. And for me, the Chargers in the second half have not continued with the pace of pressure on Derek Carr like they had in the first half. And I felt like in the first half, Drew Tranquill blitzing off the edge on the same side of the field as Bosa was unlocking that protection. If I'm the Chargers, I'm going right back to that pressure with Tranquill.
Carr has all sorts of time. Deep shot. Looking for Ruggs.
Oh!
And he's got it. Carr to Ruggs for 51.
51-yard pass to
3-by-1
Ruggs.
formation.
Wow.
Reduced splits 2-by-2. Henry Ruggs is trying to get up on the safeties
Raiders
and then just make it
in the second half.
And I love Derwin.
Gotta
James
get the back. I know that's not great for
Ruggs,
man.
You can't run with him.
Wow.
That's great play call by John Gruden. And you
We
got to
gotta
know
play
this.
it.
If
We
you
got
let Henry
Petters
Ruggs
on
have a
both
free
sides.
release, you're asking for trouble. And that's how you give him one, right? You reduce the split. They don't want to get up on the line, and he just takes off.
Wow.
Longest play allowed of the season by this Chargers defense. Carr swings at the Zay Jones, picked up a block, and now he'll be sent flying. Derwin James is so angry about the previous play, gets in there to make the tackle.
John Gruden has been doing that to safeties for 20 years. And whether it was Joey Galloway way back in the day, Antonio O'Brien, whatever speedster was on John Gruden's roster, he was going to be in a tight split. And if you didn't jam him at the line of scrimmage, he's going to run right up on your safety and right past him.
I have not mentioned Joey Bosa's name a single time here in the second half. 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground game. Forrest Merrill makes the tackle. You see Bosa getting up off the ground. Merrill, who was just added to the active roster today.
There are some definite tendencies in John Gruden's offense. And by formation, by splits, as far as what they're going to try and do to you. And right now the Chargers defense is on their heels, and they're not necessarily picking up on them. And he's starting to pick them apart.
So this is where you got Tranquill and Bosa on the same side of the field, and you're going to make a decision for the back as to who he's going to block. And I think Derek Carr saw that, didn't like this setup on a huge 3rd and 4.
Take a little time to make that decision that you're speaking of. Too important to play. 3rd down and 3 with 11:23 left. And, you know, we showed this to the people right in the first half, and it was at 21-0, and you think, okay, well, maybe there is something to that.
You're like, we showed you.
Oh, no.
I mean, and he's doing it again. And, you know, this is the interesting thing about Derek Carr, right? I mean, he's been a very polarizing player in terms of the mainstream as far as, is this guy a big game performer? Can he really put a team on his back and take them to the promised land and deliver when it's the hardest? Look, he's been doing it his whole career as far as 4th quarter drives. He's doing it again here.
Ruggs and Edwards, the top 2 receivers in terms of receiving yards after the 3rd quarter in the NFL, heading into this week.
I'm finding Renfro.
3rd and Renfro, Dr. Greasy says. Carr looked like he wanted to go there, and instead will be taken down. Christian Covington on the sack. 4th sack of the night for this Chargers defense.
They went to the well again with